Well, hello there, everyone. Good morning to you. You should hit the recording button. I think that this is going to be a spotty stream. Okay, well, I'll do that. I don't know. Maybe we don't, because then it will put greater burden on the machine. We'll see. Hi, everybody. I'm Cheryl, aka Muppet Aphrodite, and I'm Mo. And thank you all for, um, you know, putting reactions with my face on the stream announcements in the Discord because that meant I got to come out first. Yeah. What is with all the choppy video? We don't have time for this shit. No, we do not. We have a Saturday morning to get to. This attempted to just hide the video. I don't know if are people getting dropped frames or is it just me? Because I'm not seeing a count of dropped frames. The stupid camera needs to behave itself. You know what you're doing. Stop it. So, yeah, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Okay, every now and then. Well, we're just gonna move forward and hope things stabilize. Normally, the holding screen helps us with that. Also, I'm looking at my system stats right now, and it's all like system level shit. What did the system think it's doing, stealing all of my CPU? That's for me, not for it. She's in a mood this morning. Frames are falling. Yeah. So, anyway, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Abby Marie. Good morning, Krellin, if you're still here. Thank you so much for that resub. Hi, Bythron and Bob and Lugeron and Left-Handed Monkey Wrench and Darkman. Yeah. Good morning. And 4 a.m. Critter. Okay, we're turning the camera back off and on again. That's what we do. So we're gonna do it. Where's the camera? Where is the camera channel? Let's try this. It's old-fashioned, but are there dropped frames? Yes. This is compared to that other camera, I can't believe we streamed for this for a year. This is like being in a VHS tape. Hello from the 80s! Do not be alarmed. Do not adjust your picture. Actually, it's chopping less. Maybe we'll just keep this for now. So yeah, good time of day to you. I should correct myself. Good time of day. Many of you, it is not in fact morning at all. So, yeah, you just choose the time of day. And I know for those of you who are worried about puppet terms of service, I just want to let you know Mo is a little bit more secure. I don't think his hoodie is going to fall completely off this time, although I secured it in such a way that he can still bare his shoulders seductively. Can't hide this heat. Yeah. Oh, we've got questions. Hi, good afternoon to Huds. Good afternoon. 4 a.m. Critter asks, how is the new Wednesday game? Which I should have set Nightbot up to promote, but I didn't, and I'm probably blowing out the mic, but, that's so many questions. Question 1, how is the new Wednesday game? I believe 4 a.m. Critter means, Leviathan, Distant Stars on Geek Space TV. Yes, that's right. And we should all say it's TV. But it's great. I had a great time, despite being in pain. That's just a constant these days. But it was a wonderful distraction from the pain. And had a fun time. And you know what? It's nice being a character who can talk about how she feels. Mainframe, she is a part of me too. And, that was a very important role for me. But so my character on Leviathan, Hexy Kate, is an entertainer, and she's kind of like Anna Get Your Gun plus Taylor Swift in space. So that's pretty great. She may or may not have sung a lullaby to an alien who was trying to kill her. And I think that she and I keep almost calling Claudia's character fan Kika, who I named. She is, they think they'll have a good relationship. The LED spacesuit and magic guns. Yeah, Hexy's one of those who really would benefit from full production value. We'll have to figure out. Krellin asks, am I the situation? I don't know what that means. I do. I think it's a reference to the Jersey Shore. Well, I'm orange like them, so I suppose it's possible I'd fit right in. Krellin. I'm too Muppet for my clothes. Too Muppet for my clothes. So Muppet it hurts. Yeah, thank you for that crit twitch. Thank you for the host, Demolition. Thank you for hanging out, for stopping by, and thank you for the kind wishes. So, for those of you who are new, which is probably no one, because we've only been on stream for 10 minutes, and, well, I am headed to Europe for 10 days, and I have 3 Oh, thank you for the host, Ahods. Host train. Yeah, I'm giving a keynote, and then I'm in a panel, and then I give him my workshop. So that's like 10 hours of speech or something crazy. Oh, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits. You can't eat that. Well, it looked like candy, so you can't blame me. Oh, Krellin, I should do a rendition of You Can't Catch a Man with a Mind Rifle. Yes, I am coming to your arm of the galaxy, William. I applied to talk in Lyon, so I don't know if that's gonna happen, but we'll see. No, it fell out. It didn't fall out, turtleneck. I ate it. I can't burp on demand. That's a problem when you have puppets and they want to be saucy. So the other question was, how did the treasure hunt, the puzzle hunt go? It was good. You know, it's tough because the 2-day hunts, like the big puzzle event in Seattle, and oh my God. I told you guys last week, we ran into the lair of one of the top teams, and they had set up like a map and like wayfinding and stuff to get around the building they were working in. We're not that serious, and by the time you got to the end of the puzzle hunt, we're down from like the 12 maximum players down to like 6. So you can't, you know, we're at this cusp where if we want to do any better in the big 2-day puzzle hunt, we have to like stay overnight, and we all feel super old, and we're in it for the fun mostly. So we ended up 27th out of 75, and when you consider that this is mostly Microsoft and Amazon employees and are super crazy smart people, I feel like 27th is pretty good. We almost beat the meta, but we didn't because they built the meta puzzle to require all of the answers from all like 80 puzzles, and we didn't have all of them solved. So anyway, there's your answers. There's your answers. God, for what? Computer, stop it. Stop it with the drop frames. I am ashamed of you. We gave you more RAM, and this is how you thank us? I don't know what this express cache service is, but I might crash my machine, but this whatever, like, what the hell is this? I don't like it. I'm caught. Crit Twitch, thank you for the resub.
Oh, hey, it appears to be my resub Saturday. Who let the puppets out?
Who let the puppets out? Oh, oh, oh. Is that, you think you have to bark? I think that's how that goes. Who let the puppets out? Bark, 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 bark. Wow, that's cute. I don't know if that's super working. Thank you so much for the resub, Crit Twitch. Yay! Yay! Okay, I'm gonna kill this process, and it might kill my machine, but we're just gonna give it a go. Because these 2 processes they're not behaving well. So if we go offline, we'll restart. Haha, that one didn't crash my machine. I don't know what it is, but I didn't like it. And I could crash it. I could kill another process now. This is so exciting. Maybe we'll have less drop frames now because we killed 2 processes we didn't want, and now they're back. But they're taking up less CPU, so yeah, but we want the puzzles to be hard to HUDs, otherwise we wouldn't go. If we wanted normal puzzles, we'd just go to the drugstore and buy those books you pay $1 for that have puzzles in. No. And there were they did some cool things this year. Okay, I'll tell you about a puzzle we encountered. There's a puzzle and the puzzle itself kind of stumped us for a bit because the format of the answer was weird. It was a series of numbers, and we're used to converting numbers to letters a lot of times in puzzles. But this one, and it had a slash in it. We're like, well, is it a fraction? But it turned out it was a building/room number. So once we got past that, we sent somebody from our team to go to that room. And there was like a device there, and the puzzle name was, oh god, I forget. There's the Twilight, because there's all Twilight Zone themed. The Twilight Zone episode where the guy hits a button to get $1 million and someone dies somewhere else. So you go to the room and there's a button and it says if you press this, you'll get the answer immediately, but something bad will happen. If you wait 2 minutes, something good will happen. But so we were like, it was getting close to the end of the puzzle hunt. So it's like, and I'm on the phone with my teammate. And we're just like, she's like, just press it. We don't have time for this. So we pressed it, and he got the answer, and he told us the answer, which was traitorous. And then I went to go put it in the system, and the system's automated. You put the puzzle code, the solutions in, and it tells you whether you're right. But by pressing the button, and I think he had to put his alias in too, or like tell him what team he was before he could press the button, it filled our queue with incorrect answers, which meant we got blocked from submitting the correct answer. Touche. So, hi, Matherinthia. Hi, we're just doing our little, our little talk show portion, and we're just very glad to see you. So that was cool. Another one was this, like, it was, I forget what it was called, Touchtone Girl or something, but it once you solved it, you got a phone number, and that phone number was 867-5309, and you're like, okay, so you put the answer into the system, and the system's like, follow the instructions! And the instructions said, call the number. And so on the mic, oh, thank you for fixing the thing! Who did that to Nightbot? Well done. Now Nightbot knows about Leviathan. So, you call and so we were like, okay. And so we pick up the conference room phone and we dial 867-5309. And that is a Microsoft extension. And so we were able, so you call it and it starts 867-5309. And so it had the little Twilight Zone theme, and then somebody had done a voiceover. They gave us the actual solution to the puzzle that we plugged in. So that was cool. Those were some of the things that they did that were kind of, and we had to go to the tree house that I had taken pictures in and find tiny flags and turn those, because there's another fun puzzle technique is when there's a series of flags that they use for communication in like marine situations, and often those are used to communicate things. So there were a bunch of those tiny flags hidden around the tree house, and hi, Lady Red, and what else? There was another cool one. Oh yeah, me and another teammate had to go to another on-site puzzle where they silently marched us into a dark room, handed us a blacklight flashlight and a pile of puzzle pieces. And so we had to build the puzzle pieces into a pyramid, but then we realized there were dots on some of the pieces. And so there was only one correct assembly of those pieces that led to Braille communication. And so that was what that puzzle was. So there was some cool, and then there were a bunch of normal puzzles, like the Marvel one I described to you guys last time, which was super good. Anyway, yeah, no, I totally randomly kill system process. I'm like, you guys, I've never seen this. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. So, that's the big puzzle hunt, the 2-day one. Normally they just take like 6 hours or 8 hours, but I spent straight up like 14 hours puzzling last Saturday. So sorry we missed last Saturday and Sunday. So sorry we missed Shadowrun Sunday, but it's an important, like, some of my closest friends are in Team SMRT, and a couple of my other closest friends came for the first time, and they solved a couple puzzles on their own before Cheryl had even gotten there while you guys were on stream. So I think we're going to be inviting them back, which is very exciting. Thank you, Krellin. Oh, Krellin's leaving. I'm sorry, Mo. Krellin gets a Sprinkles if he's still here, because he is Team Sprinkles, and Mo has spent a lot of time on screen. Well, it's about time! Okay. Hi, Krellin. Bye, Krellin. Thank you for using my face all over the place. Have a good Saturday. Yay. Hi, guys. I'm Sprinkles, and I know I just want to apologize you had to wait so long to see me because some people have a poor sense of what the people really want. Some people and some puppets. Hi, Abby. Hi, Darkman. See, look how happy I'm making people. Why did you make them wait? Demolition! What? That's so many cheerings. Why did they not go in the cup? Why did they not go in the cup? What? Make it go again. I'm gonna see if I can make them go in the cup again because I don't know. We'll make them go. Bits, go in the cup. Bah, humbug. Thank you, Demolition! Oops. That's very generous of you. Thank you. Fine. Lose your... Well, I know how you really feel about things. We talked about this the last time. Yeah. Have fun. Oh, Demolition, you're in San Francisco. Have fun in California. How do I empty the cup? I have to go to streamlabels.com. That's not gonna happen. Demolition's here on satellite. Does that mean I'm in space? Well, technically you probably are most of the time because some internet goes over the satellites. But yeah, right now you're technically in space until Demolition disconnects. Demolition! Thank you for sending me to space. Yeah, she's happy about that. The Crit Twitch says I look quite regal in my robe today. Thank you, Crit Twitch. I mean, it's hard to take it off because it's purple, and that's perfect for a queen like myself. So, yeah. It's that, because, Sprinkles, I don't know when this happened, but she developed a little patch right here. But I like it kind of now because it's like a beauty mark, and that's very regal of her. So, it's there. That's the thing that's still there. And that is one of the reasons I wear my gloves, because I'm pretty sure that happened because my finger is right there. So now I wear the gloves so I don't scrape off the back end. The puppet innards, everybody. Yes, I am lucky I'm not a meat sack like all of you, Turtleneck, and you especially. You're just a mess. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Well, everybody, I'm great. That's the moral of this story. Oh, yes, Martha. Space! So, other things. Oh, the tiara isn't gone. So, I love the tiara. She loves the tiara. But what happens is she can't be as expressive when she wears the tiara because it flops. And so, I'm very selective about when she gets to wear it. Crit Twitch, you miss me? I miss you too! Mwah. That was a weird, palm kiss. Well, I can do what I want. I'm a queen. Yes, that's true. You are. Give me fun. Yeah, that's it. Not fluffy enough. All the fluff. See, magnets would mean I'd have to be able to get up in there and see things. And that's an interesting idea for if I ever build a puppet or commission a puppet, maybe asking for some magnets to be hidden in there, but you'd probably have to use the really high strength ones. And given that she spends a lot of time around electronics, that might not be a best thing. I don't know. Oh, Turtleneck throwing the shade. I guess I missed you last Sunday, but I mainly missed Mo. Fine. 4 a.m. Critter wants to be fluffy and flammable. And now, look, I don't know if I'm flammable or not. I don't have a tag or anything, but I think Flame would be scared of me because I'm better than it. I just stare at it like, nope, not over here. Well, Sprinkles clearly has flammability figured out, so don't worry about her. Yep. If you're just joining us, hi, I'm Cheryl, aka Muppet Aphrodite. I'm Sprinkles! I'm the best thing here! Yep. Thank you, Bob. I'm glad you approve of my flammability strategy. I don't recommend that you crazy meat people try it, though, because You know what? I don't think that your stare is as effective because you have to blink. I think that's probably the weak point in this whole staring fire down thing is you have to be able to not blink forever. Not today. Yes. Well, it's true. We do need to blink. It's one of the greatest weaknesses a human can have. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Critwitch says, "Oh God, my soul." I'm not sure if that's good or bad, Critwitch, but you're welcome. Yeah. See, I'm great. See, that just means I'm just definitely great. I am so great. You should really meet Bender someday. You guys would get along really well. Bender the robot. Well, he's also not flammable, so yeah, I think we have a lot in common. Can you make that happen? No, I'm not important enough. Well, why do I hang out with you then? I do. Mostly your dependence on some sort of hand as a skeleton. Damn it. Wait! Robots I can ride on Bender's hand. I'm gonna need to send a letter to Bender, so if anybody has his address, just let me know. Hi. Hello. No, Sprinkles, not the play. Oh, dodged what Bob, you had a question. Bob asks, have you been talking to Elton, who is Bob's puppet? Aridin!
Hey, Cheryl, smiley face. You are awesome.
Thank you, Aridin. Thank you, Aridin. That's so great. La, 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 la. Thank you for the resub. Yay! That's so great. Thank you for your generosity and for being an awesome mod. Yeah. Thank you. We're lucky to have all you guys in the Muppet Mafia. John DiMaggio does visit lots of cons, and he did come to Emerald City this year, so he probably won't come again. So yeah, Bob was saying that Elton's really excited and saying My Lady Sprinkles more than usual. Look, I don't know, puppets, we communicate on a subconscious level, which is to say we aren't conscious, so we gotta go somewhere else. But, you know, I'm not telling your puppet anything scary. I'm just saying, like, hey, Elton, you're great. Keep being great. Now, I do not say that to Mo subconsciously because I cannot lie. And I don't believe that. Oh, come on. You gotta believe these five. Look, we're not having this conversation again right now. Well, Bob points out that Bender burps a lot of fire, and that's a great way to test the flammability theory. Oh, good thing I'm so inflammable. Just stare at it. Yep. Oh, you have gnome socks to Huds? I sure hope the internet gets pictures of that. Yes. We formally, as the internet, submit a request for pics. Or it didn't happen. So we promised Shadowrun. Well, yeah, but me. Well, yeah, but Shadowrun. It's our last Shadowrun of September. So we gotta go and I'm gonna start loading the game. No, I wanna stay forever. I just want to point out this is very challenging. First of all, Sprinkle's hand is on my boob. Second of all, my left hand is crossed across my right because she's over here. I just feel it's like Scarecrow and Wizard of Oz twisted around here. Theater Nerd, I am great. Thank you for asking because I am always great. I'm a little cranky because it took like 20 minutes for me to get on screen because all of you in the Discord used Mo's emote more than my emote when responding to the stream announcement. So good. We've got that. I'm gonna back that up for a bit. So, Bob also asks, so if you're just joining us, hi, I'm Cheryl, aka Muppet Aphrodite, and I'm Sprinkles! Okay, yeah, we've established that. We've definitely established that already. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew. New show on Wednesdays. You guys may remember that Wednesdays are show days. I'm now on Geek Space TV on Wednesdays for their live play RPG Leviathan Distant Stars, based on Stars Without Number. And Although I will not be on the show this week because I will be on stage in Copenhagen giving a keynote to 650 designers. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Yeah, they said 500, and then they're like, yeah, it's just more now. It's fine. It's fine. But there's a question. Hexy Kate, my character, who is an entertainer, who can make guns with her mind. What? Your character can make guns with her mind? Yes, she can. Or knives, or swords, whatever she wants, really. And armor. She makes armor with her mind. How do I do that? You become character in RPG. It's not a thing we have in this universe. Well, this universe is bullshit then. I want out. But is there a little bit, she's a little bit more like you. She doesn't need to be the center of attention. And I think that's how you differ. Like, Hexy's fine if other people are the center of attention, but she knows how to manipulate attention when she needs to, and she wants people to be happy. I want people to be happy. I want people to be happy watching me. And that's, I think, maybe where you guys differ. Hexy's fine as long as they're happy, but you're really only happy if you're the reason they're happy. Yeah. And is it intentional? Well, I think Sprinkles, when she was born, I probably subconsciously wanted something that was opposite of Mainframe, because I spent a lot of time not being open. And I'm actually pretty open as a person in general. Mainframe was a stretch for me. That's the one thing. Mainframe was more like young me, a younger version of myself in like middle school, where I hadn't quite learned how to deal with human emotions and people and stuff. I was just this genius kid who just didn't, like, a lot more Sheldon Cooper than I'd like to admit. And so I overcompensated when I started working at Sesame Place and seeing people happy in those, like, I went from fairly reserved to, like, everything is great all the time, because I was hugging Big Bird for jobs, so.
Well, that seems like a good job. We've already established that.
But anyway, long story short, Hexy was also born out of the desire, because Mainframe dominated my life and my work for 16 months, and so I wanted an opportunity to go elsewhere. Because one of the reasons I like improv, and one of the reasons I'm drawn to voiceover, is because it allows versatility in a way that traditional acting, where it's all based on your appearance and typecasting, does not. Puppets give me an outlet, and RPGs give me a little bit of an outlet too. Hexy's gun is both of those things, left-handed monkey wrench. It is a manifestation of her power that takes the form of a physical object for the time that she has summoned it.
Lugeron says people are happy watching Mo too, and I just want to see the numbers on that one. I want to see statistics. I'm not convinced. Oh, Theodore says Mo is best. What is this nonsense where everybody is just like, oh, Mo's the best. You want me to leave or something? Is that what you want?
That's a new one.
Yeah, I'm just sad. Everybody. Fine. I'm going to go because nobody seems to appreciate my greatness. Huh? She asks how I am, and then she's all like, oh, but Mo is best. Oh, BP Phantom! See, BP Phantom, my knight in shining armor, who's literally a knight because I knighted him 2 weeks ago. You are the best. Thank you, BP Phantom. I happily shower my radiance upon thee. Nah.
Is that the sound Radiance makes?
It is now. And Crit Twitch, you guys are best. Oh, Bison C. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, there's people who understand me and appreciate me. I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna be alternately brooding and appreciative. Left-handed monkey wrench, Bison, Crit Twitch, BP Phantom, you guys. You get me, and you get an extra air kiss. Mwah! And everybody else, ha! Sprinkles, ouch! Remember me.
There's no being careful around Sprinkles, Bob. Sprinkles does what Sprinkles wants. If she decides she's going to speak in the third person, she will. But I suspect she won't because both she and I have spent a lot of time dealing with Elmo. And I don't think that's something she aspires to in her life, is to be compared to Elmo. Appreciating both of them equally is a really good plan, except it's going to make Sprinkles a little bit mad. Which is fine. I'm not saying Sprinkles is reasonable. Todd says he'd like Sprinkles more without the death rattle at the end because it's too dramatic. Have you met Sprinkles? She is drama. You can't take the drama out there. I'm gonna try to switch you back to the other camera now, even though like we're done with the puppetry, just to see, because the draw frames stopped when I killed those frames, so maybe we're okay. Okay, less of that, more of the actual high definition and things. So, you can hear the Shadowrun music. Let's get going, huh? Let's switch over. Continue. Oh, if your puppet is murmuring "Kill Mo," Bob, you definitely need to have an intervention. Hi, Maskatuck. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. So if you're just joining, I've said this a lot lately, but I'm Cheryl, aka Muppet Aphrodite, also known as Hexy Kate now on Leviathan Distant Stars on Geek Space TV. So you should definitely give them a follow and check that out. That's 7 p.m. every Wednesday Pacific. I will not be on air this week, but that does not mean you should not watch it, because important things will happen. And I'm sad, because originally we were going to start on the 13th, and then we got like a full arc before I had to leave for Europe, but you know, with figuring out where the studio was and everything, it took a little bit longer, so unfortunately I'm out on week 2 and week 4. But real life happens. Okay, so if you're... Now, let's get back into the Shadowrun stuff. We, last time, 2 weeks ago, we had gone to Wuxing. We had, nudged and pushed objects around until it ruined their geomancy, and things would be terrible there now. Yes, there are eggs. We have no confirmation that there are eggs being implanted. It might just be a transformation. I don't know. Anyway, so. And we had talked with kindly about something. I forget what we had talked to her about. We're just gonna peace out. Boop. What are our goals? We have a bunch of stuff happening now. Get some rest. Take the MTR. We gotta go to this boat. Katie Cat, thank you for the subscription. Ah! Katie, I forget if you like Sprinkles or Mo better. Sprinkles is nearest, so she's coming back. That's what.
Katie Cat, thank you so much for subscribing and joining the ranks of the Capo. Please bring out your Muppet Mafia emotes and welcome Katie Cat to the Muppet Mafia Capos. Huzzah! Yay! Yay! That's so great. Thank you for your generosity and for being here. Yay! Happy September!
Sprinkles is happy because she got to come back.
Yeah, I mean, Duds, I'm flattered that you think my death rattle is too dramatic. Perhaps I should do it more. Can't keep the Sprinkles down, y'all. Oops, 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 oops.
Okay, well, it's Shadowrun time, so we are going to have to maybe not have a full-fledged dance party.
Keep the dance party in your heart. Yay! Remember me. Oh, that. I know I'm supposed to go, but do 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 do. Remember me. Do 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 do. Remember me. Do 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 do.
Cat, you don't have to apologize. It's for not being here. Twitch is supposed to bring extra happiness and entertainment. If there's not time for that, I don't judge anybody. And I certainly don't making it clear I don't view subs as a lifetime commitment or anything like that either. It's a statement of appreciation that we appreciate. By we, I mean me and my puppets, because that's all that's here. But, and we're very thankful for it, but I don't want people to ever feel pressured that they're to be here. You know, a lot of our regulars have other shit happening on the weekends right now, and that's fine. You know, we meet other people and we're happy about that, but we're also happy to welcome people back when time permits. God knows if anybody understands that life gets in the way. I do. I'm missing episode 2 of a show I like to go to Europe and do talks and shit. Oh, I hear you, theater nerd. Weddings when you're not feeling it are tough. And, you know, I will keep an eye on the numbers. If Saturday turns out to be a better day, we might consider shaking things up yeah, we'll see. And remember, if you're missing this, we'll probably get more bonus streams again in December and January. And I'm not saying there won't be bonus streams before then, but I'm going to be having surgery again. So everything we got in July and August, we'll probably get again. We might even have a very special Christmas stream because I'm going to be home for Christmas. And this is going to be the first time in my entire life that I have not gone to see my family at Christmas. Nope, I'm definitely going to Europe. I've been working on this for 9 months or 6 months or something. 6 months, but no, this is a once in a lifetime chance here. I thought it would take years for me to work up to keynote level. So this is just picture Lose Yourself by Eminem in the back of my head all the time this week. Cause that's what's happening. Like this is my shot right now. Like the rest of this year was a great opportunity, but the next few weeks, the keynote, the Stockholm workshop, both the main stage talk and the workshop in Oslo. This is, if it goes well, then I might be able to springboard it into like a semi-permanent speaking career. And if not, well, we had our shot and we did it. The Viathan character meant to get a troll the hell out of you, Katie, because Katie is it's a name that pings you. Oh, Hexy Kate. Oh, no. Well, she's mostly Hexy, so hopefully it won't ping you too badly, Katie. You might say that I'm not throwing away my shot. So anyway, Shadowrun. I have Karma. Karma, 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 chameleon. They come and go. They come and go. Okay. Well, we could do 1 point in each of these, but here's my thing. The spirit summoning points have not been very many, and that's a little frustrating. I think min-maxing and going for a 7th willpower is probably the way to go here, because that will help everything a little bit. And then charisma we can bump later. Wouldn't hurt to get a 4th point. Oh, I had to get quickness before? What else do we have? Body, intelligence. Oh, this is nice. I want the bonus medkit points. Spirit summoning, it doesn't, I mean, you can't just summon your own spirit anywhere. You need a summoning point. Like, I can't just, like, make a water spirit appear. Oh, I hear you on that, theater nerd. Well, yes. 4am Critter, you saying that you normally have homework on Sundays and we're on Saturday, we're throwing off your perception of time and space. Well, that's a power I didn't know we wielded. Well, I hope you have a good time anyway. Yeah, I could buy summon things, but then they take up spots in my inventory and they're disposable. And it's just, I don't know. And I don't use a ton of health kits on myself. But I still feel like this might be useful. But I could also save it and then maybe get like another point of charisma next time I get points. Well, we'll do this. Okie dokie. Now we have upgrade time again, I think, because I saw the yellow glowy arrow. No, it's not time yet. Yeah, everybody's fine. So, what we want to do... Well, actually, we're gonna go to a safe boat because I want to, like, check and see if there are any other jobs we don't know about. Because what we found out last time is it looks like we're getting close to what seems like a major plot point, and we won't be able to return to this phase of the game. And since we're playing as close to completionist as possible, there's several things we probably need to do. Some conversations we need to have, possibly some extra discussions with teammates. You're back. Need something else? Yeah, you sounded like a nasty one. I don't remember much about mine. I was pretty creeped out about our run into the walled city. Between that and all the drama, I'd be surprised if I didn't have a nightmare. Shrug. Didn't feel any different. You know how sometimes you'll be mad at a friend in a dream and then wake up still mad at him? Then you treat him like he did something wrong when you see him. Kind of feels like that to me, like I dreamed I was swimming towards a bright light, and when I woke up I was out of breath from the effort. Was the walled city there? Of course the walled city was in my dream. It was a nightmare, wasn't it? Was it in your dream too? Sure looked like it. Not sure I'm surprised. The walled city is more than just another slum and a sprawl. Hell, it is a sprawl. Of course we dreamed about it. The feeling I had there stayed with me. It felt thick, heavy. And I got this overwhelming feeling of, I don't know, wretchedness. Just little snatches of things. He puts his hand on his hips. I like that. Let me concentrate. The walled city was breathing and it had teeth everywhere. There was a tunnel that was so bright I had to shut my eyes. And Raymond was there. He was either kneeling or lying down. I can't remember, but he was crying. That's what made me wake up. The sound of my father crying. If you haven't noticed, I'm taking his voice more towards punchable in the face because everybody seems to want to punch him in the face. Da, 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 da. So, we're pursuing several of the social threads to start before going into combat because I don't know when we're going to run out of runway and we're going to have to move the main plot forward. And I've been told that there are some loyalty missions. I don't know, Hermione. He was clearly obsessed with the walled city and whatever prosperity is. He sounds like a sleepwalker trying to stumble his way through a dream or something. A sleepwalker who hires Shadowrunners. Raymond was smart as hell. If he thought he needed runners to take him into that place, he needed them. Why do you think he came to Hong Kong? Well, he's from here, right? Duh. Sounds like he had unfinished business that he needed to take care of before. You think he's dying? Maybe. Just something to think about. You know Raymond, Hermione. He taught us what he wanted to teach us. Told us what he wanted us to know. Everything else was met with a wall of good-natured silence. He used to say, "You are the master of your unspoken word, Mr. Wu. Once it is out of your mouth, it is out of your control." So no, after you left, he never said a word about you. Not a word. Nah. Talk about being Shadowrun. What's there to say? I worked my ass off to pull myself out of the gutter and make something of my life. I did what it took to earn my bronze, and now I'm a mercenary hiding in the shadows of a foreign country doing dirty jobs that the corps need to keep off the books. It's the reverse of everything I ever wanted. You seem to be taking it pretty damn well, so let me ask you something. You said this was all about running the shadows until we found out who killed Raymond. Then it's about payback. Is that true? No. Oh, so many options. Good that we're on the same page. I feel better knowing that. And see, she's got us right where she wants us, right under her thumb. What do you want to talk about specifically? We should keep an eye on Strangler Bow. We should definitely keep an eye on everybody, and that guy is definitely no exception. Duh. I've seen plenty of cold killers in the Barrens, and plenty more since I joined Lone Star. This is the real deal. I'm not even sure if he knows the word remorse even means. You should steer clear of him. Don't tell me how to live. Just trying to watch your back since you don't appear to be doing a very good job of it, little sis. creepy dudes are nothing new to me. Even well-dressed, creepy corporate dudes. Between the gangers we grew up with and the shit that I've run into as a cop, I've seen all kinds. I just want to know who he is and what he works for. Of course we can't trust her. I'm pissed that one of my questions is, you think we can trust her? Of course we can't trust her. As long as her network keeps delivering information about Raymond, I don't care. At least for now. We need to stay with her. We have no other connections in Hong Kong. No, I don't think we can trust her, duh. But as long as we all share the same goals, we should be okay. Exactly. It's simple. She provides jobs, we do jobs. She gets info about Raymond and that plastic face man, and we figure out what's going on. Boy, we have so much to talk about. They seem competent, considering how young they are, but then again, they sound like they've been taking care of themselves since they were pretty young. Gaba talks to rats. That's factual. She's a rat shaman, Hermione. Duh. Of course she talks to rats. Remember that guy in the Barrens, Joey D, small-time beetle guy, lived at the Royale Apartments? He had a skunk shaman working guard duty for him. Covered him when he slept. Guess he figured that no matter what, the stink would wake him up. Whatever happened to him? Heard he got clipped a couple years ago. Moved a bunch in the beetle biz, brought it to market, took over the Royale, grabbed the penthouse apartment, ran afoul some runner who took apart his whole crew. Oh, burn! I clicked through that too fast, but I was like, what did you think of the last run? He's like, I wasn't invited to the last run, Hermione. Later's good. Want to do some cardio, work out some steam, then it's rack time for me. You should do the same, Hermione. A couple hundred push-ups will do you good. I think I'll have a drink instead. Your loss. Talk to you later. Well, that was fun. And let's go upstairs. Fun with the crew. Let's go talk to God because she's the opposite of Duncan. Welcome back, Seattle. What can I do for you? Decide on the name Goblin. I didn't. My mom did. Nah, not really. I'm sinless. There's no electronic record of a girl named Gobbet even existing. The only thing that could really threaten me would be to say, oh, the HKPF attaching an APB to whatever file they do have on me. That would be terrifying. Yeah, well, if you can't laugh about this, what can you laugh about? I thought I asked her most of these questions. You didn't bring me on our last run, so no, I don't have much to say. Nice to have a night off, I guess. A long time. Started when I was just a kid. Yeah, Lugeron as if, why are you the best sister, Hermione? You're still... Gotta be seen a lot, eh? Plenty. Oh, she rolls her shoulder. She got a little bit fussy. Plenty. Been in more firefights than I can count. You're pretty new at this, you and Duncan both. It shows. What you need is a wizened mentor, an experienced runner from whose experience you can benefit. I'm thinking that might as well be me. You're in? Good. Starting the next time you visit, I'm going to teach you all about being a Shadowrun. You're going to benefit from my bountiful experience. Wait and see. Gobbet stretches, stifles a yawn, her rats simmer. You know, Seattle, this has been a nice chat and all, but it's getting late, and I still have the rest of a hot pot to power through. So, without wanting this to get awkward... Yeah, you too. At least she's brief and to the point. Hey, Isabel, how you doing? Yeah? You good? Blah, blah, blah. This is my personal machine. If you're looking for your mission computer, it's downstairs. Oh, man. She doesn't have a very high opinion of us. We're talking now, aren't we? Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Yes, I think that everybody has. I know. This kind of mass psychosis was common where I grew up. Everyone got it. I don't really know what it is, and I don't think I want to. I just want to work on my computer in peace. Want to tell me about your computer? She's my pet project. I call her the Octopus. You might be able to guess why. She's a monster. An absolute beast.
Whatever I could find. Busted terminals, obsolete cyberdecks, aftermarket memory for maximum loss dumpster. Scavengers would kill for this stuff in the walled city. But out here, people throw it away. Most deckers are early adopters. They buy whatever's newest. Shell out huge amount of Nuyen in hopes of riding the bleeding edge. Stupid. Because I can have 5 of last year's model for a quarter of the price of that whiz new cyberdeck. And after I've finished daisy chaining them together, the machine that I've built will run circles around your hot new deck. Good. That's a good sign. Shows that you're thinking clearly. So, was there something else you needed? I'd rather not. I lost friends there. Was she your friend? You didn't seem that close. I thought about that last one. You know, that whooshing run is the kind of thing you'd never see outside of China. Nobody's gonna hire you to run around tilting paintings and breaking potted plants in Stockholm or Florence. Here, though, that stuff has real power. I've seen it work. A few subtle shifts in geomancy can make or break projects, people, even companies. I don't have any idea how it works, but I've seen too many people's fortunes shift as soon as a Feng Shui master gets involved. I'm also not sure how much it can affect the fortunes of a company as big as Wuxing, but even a small shift is enough to cost a company like that millions of Nuyen. Tell me something about yourself. Something? Okay, I don't like small talk. Does that count? Katie, so your character in Shadowrun is a mix of Mainframe and Elsie? Or, you know, she had a lot of names. Elsie, Ellie. She's a huge... 10 logic, super smart. That's awesome. Mainframe only had 8. That's pretty great. She's only 16, has a huge chip on her shoulder. Well, that sounds fun. Gives you a lot of material to play with. No, I don't. Look, it's nothing personal. I'm not interested in talking about myself. I just don't think that I'm a very interesting person. Gets the job done. I prefer not to. Nothing personal, it's just the way that I am. Yes, you're still a mystery to me. I don't like mysteries, but I do enjoy solving them. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you a question, something personal. After you've given me an answer, you get to ask me something. We take turns until one of us wants to quit. Tell me what you really think about Duncan. Interesting. And a little familiar. I said that he's like a brother to me because he's definitely... God, Hermione! He's totally a brother. Well, you've answered my question. How did you come with me? We met as kids. In the walled city. My prison was her playground. Of course I'm okay. I'm fine. I just have a hard time remembering those days. My childhood is kind of a blur. And that would make it my turn. So what was your connection to Raymond Black? In that case, my condolences. It's always difficult to lose someone you respect. Your turn. Where did you learn to deck? The Wampoa. I lived there for a while after escaping the walled city. The people there were difficult. We didn't get along, but it was a great place to learn. Katie believes that when someone says I'm not interested in talking about myself, that usually means they do want to talk about nothing but themselves. And that brings us back to my turn. You enjoy it, don't you? Living like this, working in the shadows. We may have more in common than I thought. Your turn again. Go ahead. Ask me something. How long have you been with Gobbet? That's a good question. I guess about 4 years now. Decent stretch by anyone's reckoning. My turn again. And I think my last question for you. You're stuck here. Marooned. You and Duncan both. He's obviously unhappy with the situation. He keeps going on about the things he left behind. What about you? Is there anything you want to get back to? Nothing? There isn't anything about your old life that you'll miss? I don't know whether to envy you or feel sorry for you. Shit. It's even later than I thought, and I still got a long way to go before the octopus is fixed. That's true. Go ahead. Why do you want to know about the walled city? Raymond Black wanted to go in there and so... No, I'm sorry, but... No. Later maybe, but not now. Please, it's important. Yes, but... Please, excuse me, I have work to do. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, please do post your avatar. That's very cool. Thank you for commissioning smaller artists. That's a very cool thing to do. Whoa! She's in the Matrix. She's blue. Hello down there. It's good to see you again. That's interesting because she did not seem happy to see us last time. That's a change in mood. You look happy in there. I suppose that I am. It's a comfort thing. As long as I'm jacked in, I could be whoever I want to be. Whatever I want to be. Out there in meat space, I usually feel uncomfortable in my own skin. I'd probably just live in here if I could. Dehydration is a bad way to go. I know, and of course I was joking. But truth be told, I do spend most of my time out there wishing that I were back in here. If you were a Decker, you'd feel the same. It's hard to live in a cage of meat when you know how sweet it feels to leave your body behind. Is it? I've spent months customizing this avatar. She feels more real to me than her own skin. Than my own skin. You know, Time Turner, I've been thinking about the question you asked me a little while back. The one about the walled city. The one that I dodged. Yeah, I remember. Look, I wasn't trying to cheat you out of your answer. I just want you to know that talking about the walled city is problematic for me. No, it isn't that. I'm not explaining myself correctly. It's not that I'm tortured by bad memories or anything like that. The problem is that I don't remember my childhood. The walled city, that entire chapter of my life is nothing but a blur to me. I could give you general information, but the specifics of my own experience are gone. Something like that. There were a variety of factors in play. The upshot of all this is that there are things I can tell you about, but only a few, and only in bold strokes. Don't expect any personal stories. I couldn't share them even if I wanted to. So if that's okay with you, if you'll be satisfied with trivia and urban legends, then we could talk. Just say the word. Which you can. Alright, I could do that. When I think of the walled city, the thing that stands out the most in my mind is the legends, the mythology of the place. If I hadn't lived with them, I might have found those stories fascinating. Did you know that Kowloon Walled City is supposed to be cursed? We had ghost stories and everything. Our own homegrown legends about things that haunted the walled city. The Yama Kings. It'd probably be easiest to think of them like urban legends, our own little pantheon of monsters and morality tales. You can get out of the walled city if you make a deal with Fu Meng. Cut out the hearts from the 44 people closest to you and bring them to him. He will reward you with wishes. Don't go under that arch or Kin Ya will catch you. She'll rip out your teeth, tie your tongue in a knot, and make you your slave for eternity. We had Shishang, our own homegrown judge of souls. People would let themselves be flayed alive in hopes that he'd awaken them in a better life. Then we had Lam V, the Ebony Queen, who'd teach you how to hide so well that you'd slowly mutate into a cockroach. It's all bullshit, of course, but everybody in the walled city believed them. No, they can't be. If they were, the body and the count in the walled city were a lot higher. Would be a lot higher. The Yama Kings are just a fiction that my parents and neighbors invented to excuse their own actions. I can't get ahead because demons are keeping me down. It's almost embarrassingly transparent when you really look at it. Lam V turning people into cockroaches? It's just a Kafka-esque trope layered onto a morality tale. Shishang, he's just Anubis with a different coat of paint. And you know that archway I mentioned, the one that Qian Ya was supposed to haunt? I knew someone who found it. There was nothing on the other side but concrete. It's all superstitious drivel, Time Turner. The misery in the walled city isn't the fault of demons or devils. We created it, and we perpetuate it. We blamed and made up monsters for our own failings. There's nothing more pathetic than that. I don't need to convince myself of anything. I'm telling this for your benefit, not mine. My obligation to give you an answer is satisfied, I think. So let's talk about something else. How did you lose your childhood memories? I'd rather not go into it. It's personal. Suffice to say that I've never really missed them. At least, not until now. Great. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know. Maybe. I'll put some thought into it. On second thought, maybe I do have an idea. Are you open to taking on more work? This wouldn't be work for Auntie Cheng. Think of it as a side gig you'd be doing for me. I think I've got a line on some software that could help us. I can't get to it on my own, though. It's a two-person job. It's kind of hard to explain. It'd be easier for me to just show you. But trust me, it'll help. I have the run all planned out already. I've done the legwork. I know the location. I know the target. Just say the word and I'll send everything I have to your mission computer. Yep. All right. Fantastic. I can't wait to hear what you think. She's so, like, weirdly positive when she's in the Matrix. I can't wait to hear what you think. But what if there are demons? There probably are. That's true. Mission computer, mission computer. Hi, if you're just joining us, I'm Cheryl, aka Muppet Aphrodite. We're playing Shadowrun Hong Kong. This is episode 7. And let's check our inbox for new messages. Job offer from Isabel. If you're watching this, you've decided to listen to my job offer. That's a good thing. I wasn't convinced that you would. Our target is a local Decker, a former Wampoan, and the Matrix's handle is Rhombus. He has the software that we need. Unfortunately, he's unassailable from the Matrix and nobody knows where he lives in meat space. But I know where he's going to be. There's an event coming that Rhombus can't afford to miss. He might already be on his way there. As you're reading this message, Deckers from all over Asia, white hat and black alike, are converging on the Harbor Spires Hotel. This year, Harbor Spires is hosting DeckCon, Hong Kong's largest annual decking convention. Not the most creative of names, but that's fine. We'll go with it. Rhombus is going to be there, and that gives us an opportunity. We're going to hit the convention, find him in meat space, and get the software away from him, and we're going to do it quietly. Enclosed, you will find a copy of the plan that I've worked out for the run, presented in bullet point format. Everything should be fairly straightforward. I will provide you and one other runner of your choice with visitor passes for the convention. I will proceed ahead of you using my own guest badge. I will hide in the women's lavatory on the first floor, buffing on the first floor in the bathroom. You will enter the kitchen and procure me a uniform from the catering staff. Please be sure that the uniform is size 4. We will rendezvous. I will change into the uniform, and using it, I will infiltrate the administrative wing on the 6th floor. You will proceed into the convention hall and wait further instructions. Using the admin computer, I will identify Rhombus via his guest registration form. Once I have done this, I will alert you via comlink. I will upgrade your badge to VIP status, granting you access to the VIP wing. I will tell Rhombus that he has been granted VIP status and offer to escort him to a complimentary hotel room. You will escort him to a room that I designate and hold him there. We will intimidate Rhombus, beat the tar out of him until he gives us the software. We will tie and gag Rhombus and stuff him into a storage closet. We will not be gentle. It's okay if he starts crying. Actually, please prioritize this. I want to see tears. Software in tow, we will make our escape. See? Yeah. Saddle up, Time Turner. This is going to be fun. Okie dokie. So, we have all pending jobs. Back to root. We have all active jobs. Okay, so we just had these 2 left, but we did get a job out of this, so I think it's a good place to start. Isabel's run. DeckCon 2056. Which reminds me of 20XD6, which is the whole Stinko Mad Runner thing in Homestar Runner. Okay. So, Lugeron says he loves this mission, so let's head to go help our friend. But I have a lot of cash, so before we do anything else, though, I'm gonna go get some more spells, y'all. Dollar spell, y'all. Where is the spell place? Dollar spell. Dollar spell. Crafty Zoo all. AJ's not here right now. Back so soon? Tell me what you need and I'll see what I can do. Alright. So what do I have? We have Powerbolt 2, Chain Lightning 1, Lightning Bolt 1. So Powerbolt 2 and everything else is level 1. Man, that's some good ass armor right there. I kind of feel like I need some better
armor. It's sad because the armor doesn't give me willpower like it used to. Ball lightning sounds really good. An area of effect spell that also does minus AP. That looks really good. I want that. Oh. What if I don't do that and I do... Oh, guys, this is tough. There's fetishes and those sound good. So I could get +1 willpower and +1 spellcasting. Or I could get ball lightning. What do I have again for area of effect spells? I have mana bolt. I think I want to replace lightning bolt with lightning ball. I think that's what's going to happen. I saw lightning bolt and I wanted it. Where did it go? Spells. Don't have spellcasting 8 yet, so we'll do this one. Or I could just... What if I... Oh, guys, this decision is so hard. I want more money. Chain lightning, ball lightning, fireball. I want minus AP effects. Apparently I don't get any music anymore. Mana ball 2 or lightning ball 2, lightning bolt. I know it's $250 more, but I think I want the area of effect one. The cooldown's worse, but oh well. And then about weapons. Is there one? I have Powerbolt 2, which is 10, and Powerbolt 3 is 13. But that's every time I use a basic attack. You know what, we're going to just do this. We're going to get Ball Lightning, and then we'll do some more upgrades and maybe get the Fetish afterwards. And, alright, we've done enough talking, so I'm not going to talk to her again. Bye-bye. Now I've got another area of effect spell, and those are super great. Especially at a convention. There's just going to be so many people. To HUDs, yeah. Hashtag context. Their fetish is so good. Okie dokie. Let's go to a convention, everybody. It's convention time. Starting the convention. Also, we should probably save because we've done a ton of talking to people that I would rather not redo. Oons, 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 oons. It's funny, this music is so familiar to me that dance club music, it just triggers sort of mild, like, Shadowrun PTSD from the show. Boop! Alright. So, obviously we need Isabel. I get to bring one other person. I don't know, guys. I don't think spirit control. Non-lethal takedowns. I know you guys don't like Duncan, but... Now, I know I got a lot of Gaichu fans in the house, and I know some of you guys have played this mission before. Is Gaichu a good choice, or does he cause problems because we're in a convention full of people who don't understand ghouls? Ah, I've got at least one vote for Gaichu. I will hold on for a second or two to see what... Oh, it's Gaichu. Alright, well, Tads, you spoke up first, and that is a vote. It's... There we go. Lugeron has a conflicting opinion. What recommends Ractor? Because he blends in. Which is a compelling argument to HUDs. I don't know if you have anything to argue with on that one. Oh no. He's a rigger. He belongs there. That's true. I kind of think the Lugerons gets a better point here. And then you guys get my bad Russian accent. Yeah, but to HUDs, this is not a biting people in half mission. I don't know. I think I'm gonna try Ractor. I think that Lugeron has a good point. This is about people with technology. Ta-da! Check that double jointed action. Womp. Womp. Yeah. My arch nemesis in elementary school, who I'm still friends with, by the way, but, you know, we were, like, intellectual rivals. That always weirded him out, so I could always shut down an argument, be like, bye-bye. Bye-bye. A chartered bus carries you from Gaidak to a mid-range hotel in Swinwan. All around you, the happy chatter of your fellow passengers fills your ears. You hear tech speak in a variety of languages and dialects, talk about new lines of drones and decks, arguments over innovations in data jack technology, and baseless speculation over the next season of Urban Brawl. Your guest badge, a glossy slip of laminated paper emblazoned with the Fasci logo, hangs on a lanyard around your neck. Your ticket into the convention hall and the only disguise that you should need. Yeah, I guess the technology for cons hasn't gotten any more sophisticated in the Sixth World. The bus drops you in front of the Harbor Spires Hotel, and you promptly circle around back to find a service entrance. Isabel should be waiting for you inside. It's funny, my display of convention souvenirs is over here. It's a mix. You mean these lanyards? I remember when this was a reasonable pile of stuff. It's not anymore. It's such a weird set now. Like Microsoft things, and there's like, hey, I visited Ford and looked at secret things, and there's PAX, and there's Hawaii Improv Cons, and there's speaker. This one's fun. This one was my badge from Disney World, which is all like yellowed now. I didn't know plastic could get yellowed. And there's even like old fast passes still stuck in there. There's that. I don't know what that key's for, but it's probably something at Disney World. That's fun. Yeah. This is from my first Microsoft interview. The one that got me into Microsoft in the first place. And this one is from a supercomputing convention where I had to dress up like a golfer. It was good times. And by good times, I mean mildly traumatic. So many. So many. Where's the E3 ones? San Diego. And E3. Some other shit. I don't know. Con badge nostalgia over. To HUDs, we literally just recycled the computer I had in college. And it didn't yellow that much. So, yeah. I was sad to get rid of it, and it took me a very long time to do so, but it was like a Pentium 2. So, and I made my husband dig out all the hard drives from beforehand. Hockey dokie. I have plenty of stuff. Isabel is lacking of the things. So I'm gonna put that there. That there. And one of those. And Ractor. Game mod saved. Yeah, I think I'm having a moment of mourning for that computer. It's hard to realize, it's hard to accept it. We finally got rid of it. But it was, 20 years old. And I have its hard drive. That's right. Well, this was from a different machine. This is old shit hard drive. You still have your Commodore 64? See, I would never get rid of my Commodore 64 if I still had mine. That is what I learned to program on. I learned BASIC. I was like 7. And it had the little laminated spiral bound notebook thing with all the basic commands in. Netscape CDs with preloaded minutes. Oh, Katy Cat. Oh, so nostalgic. The surface entrance to the Harbor Spires Hotel looks like any other. Scuffed walls coated in chip paint. A floor of well-worn hardwood. A time card reader handing him from the wall at a slight tilt. I have always been fascinated in seeing how things worked. Even as a child, I took apart everything that I could in the name of study. And here we are, in the innards of a fancy hotel, examining the viscera of a place, if you will. I agree completely with this sentiment that Ractor has. I love seeing how things work, and that is one of the things I like about being a user experience designer is you have to learn how they work before you can build for them. So I got to learn how hardware development worked when I was on the Look and like computer vision and shit, and voice design, and that's why I like backstage stuff. Yeah, that's why I like it when rides have the lights on. Time Turner, you in position? I'm hearing you're breaking up, though. Yeah, and consection. Here's crap. The comms keep cutting out. Yeah, hang on a sec. Get it. Restart. Signal. She must be streaming on Twitch. What? Sound cuts out entirely for a good 5 seconds. Half again is loud. There. That's better. What a pain in the ass this is. There's way too much interference coming from the show floor. We aren't going to be able to rely on your comm links for this. I'll find us a workaround. So how your plan? Like I said, I'll find a workaround. For now, let's concentrate on the task at hand. The catering staff should all be in the kitchen hauling trays of steamed clams and aperitifs out to the convention hall floor. If there aren't any that'll fit you. There will be. Hotel guidelines require the catering company to have uniforms suitable for all meta types on hand for major events. It's a contingency thing just in case they need to bring in temp workers on short notice. Okay. Good. And Time Turner, we aren't going loud yet. Got it? Whatever you do, don't start shooting. We can't afford to send Rhombus running before we can get him cornered. Boop. Damn sprinklers went off again. Third-party caterers for the big event. The entire kitchen and chef bun clip. Alright, well. Send drone into vent. Boop. Shay, do your thing. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, that sounded like applause, which is weird. Kosha, get the thing! Fetch! Pickup uniform, dwarf-sized. Boop, 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 boop. I have to say I'm feeling pretty good about the decision to bring Raptor this time around. Yeah, it's true, Katie. I have to avoid the never throw away things if you might need them later. Because my family does tend a little bit towards hoarding. I think my mother has hundreds of thousands of pieces of correspondence in the house. And they're not hoarders necessarily, but I think we do tend to save things as a group. So I do try, and I've been trying to combat that because I've been convalescing a lot at home. So, like, I went through a period of shedding things right beforehand, which is part of why the machines made their way out. And if you haven't used something in 20 years, you're probably not going to need it. And I took the hard drive out just in case, and I had already backed up that machine. But C64 is different because that's a museum piece. That is nostalgia personified. A Pentium is not nostalgia personified. Unless maybe it was the Pentium one, but... Okay, so we have the stuff. Now we need to get over there. And so we're just gonna ever so stealthily... Well, here. We've got the thing, so we're gonna save. We're not done walking yet. I do hate that. Like, I was literally done, so there should have been no reason to stop me from saving. Of course, I was so young when I used my N60 or my C64. Haha. That the games were like Muppets and the Sum Ducks and some, you know, they were Fisher Price games and I was still young to be learning programming, if we're going to be completely honest with things. But I already knew how to program the VCR. I learned that at 5 because I was aware that we were going on vacation and that I would be missing Rainbow Bright unless the VCR was programmed appropriately. And we were leaving for vacation, I believe, if I remember how my mother told me the story correctly. And I was like, "Did you program the VCR?" And she's like, "Yeah, we did." I'm like, the program light isn't on." And it turned out they hadn't done it right. Can you imagine your 5-year-old in the 80s being like, "You didn't program your VCR right, and let me fix the 12 o'clock that's blinking. Now Rainbow Bright will record." Alright. The Harbor Spire kitchens are a whirlwind of activity. Attractive 20-somethings in white catering uniforms dash in and out of the room. Their arms laden with heaping trays of steaming shellfish. God, they're obsessed with shellfish here. Hey, James! Aha, you found a Saga. Nice. Or is it Saga or Sega? Because I think both are video game systems, maybe? Yeah. Floor manager notices you and his eyes narrow. Can't help but notice the embroidered corporate logo on his lapel. Pastry magic and more! Fine catering. The image is completed by a stylized rendering of what appears to be a frolicking kitten standing astride a pair of shooting stars. Is this Tyler's work? Because there's kittens. You! What are you doing in my kitchen? Convention goers are not allowed behind the show floor. No, I don't know where damn kiosk is. Yes, idiots, we are, and if you want some, you're gonna have to wait on the show floor with everyone else. Well, how the hell do I get over? This is Tyler? Oh, excellent. I'm glad I could identify that from 30 paces. Boop, men's room. Shady man. I want to talk to a shady man in the men's bathroom. Sketchy looking man in a long shabby coat stands in the middle of the bathroom floor, teetering on his feet. Hey guys, meet Mordecai. I guess Tyler knew about Mordecai when he was writing this game because here he is buffing in the bathroom. Hey there. Are you the Imperator? Cause if you are, I got your stuff. Yeah, no, that's me. Great. Do you want to see the whole stock or just want to buy the items that we discussed? Yeah, I want to see all your stuff. Oh man, he's got... They don't mention the side effects. I won't buy that. Man, that was good, real good. Good doing business. Give away agreed on, I guess. Alright, I warn you though, HyperX ain't cheap. It's the bottle. You're gonna have to fish it out if you want it, and be careful. I think there are a few... Jesus Christ. This is so shady, Tyler. No, thanks. Never mind. Fine, doesn't matter. Somebody else will buy. Someone always does. Not get lost. Thanks, Mordecai. Isabella's impatient. Look, I had to talk to a dwarf about some things. Guess bag dangles from its lanyard, and she looks frizzled. You're here, good. I was getting tired of hanging out in the ladies' room. You have the uniform? Good. This'll work. Alright, I'm gonna change this thing and hightail it to the employees-only door on the far side of the convention hall. They'll let me in even without a badge. They just figure some rich guy wants a drink. Where's the VIP? On the other side of the convention floor. I'll have to cross the show floor to do it, but that should be safe enough. I'll make my way across, pass through the door, and take the elevator up to the admin wing on the 6th floor. All you need to do is take your position and wait for my instructions without raising an alarm. Oh, so you're telling me, Katie, that they no longer have to do the commercials with the, 6 minutes of side effects dictated? That must be nice for the 6th world. Figure out what you're gonna do. Yes, there's a demo kiosk near the VIP entrance. It's running some new Matrix avatar editing suite. The software is called Perfect Persona. When I get to the admin area, I'm gonna patch myself to Perfect Persona. We're gonna communicate through that. It isn't a perfect solution, but it beats having to deal with the drop connection. Just be sure to grab the kiosk when you're in position. Don't let anybody else get to it. What am I supposed to do on the show floor? Wait by the VIP area door. Walk the show floor. Mingle. Just try not to say it or do anything that'll stand out in a bad way. You're supposed to be a hot new decker in town. Try to act the part. Do. Totally blended in. Doing all the stuff. That was weird. Someone approaching me? No. My camera's a little weird. I'm gonna check my settings. Troll deck con goer. Hey y'all, how you doing? Pot-bellied troll with 2 days worth of mangy stubble smiles and turns to face you. Hey, what's going on? Headspace. I could say the same about you. Where's your deck, woman? Don't have one. Here comes Atlanta. Really? Hey, that's pretty whiz. Are you interviewing people? Because I can tell you all about the new hotness of decking technology. Well, we appreciate the offer. I'm talking about what I've got up here, the Cranial Cyber Deck. It's a perfect fusion of next level deck and bleeding edge hardware. It's the apex of modern decking technology, miniaturized, compact, easy to sneak into the most sensitive situations. I don't need to lug a big external deck around with me anymore. It's a night and day difference between this and my old Fairlight Excalibur friend. Night and day. Where'd you get it? At the Chop Chop Shop in Kowloon City. They told me not to ask where it came from. Lots of things fall off trucks out Kowloon way. I'm sure this was the same. Why wouldn't I? It's compact, it's versatile, it's fast and powerful. With this sweet baby, I can deck wherever I go, wherever I want, without having to lug something the size of an electronic keyboard around with me. It's the best of all worlds, I'm telling you. You gotta get one for yourself. Fair point, Katie Cat. Asking a woman about her deck is fairly personal. This guy is an idiot. Cranial cyberdecks are a terrible idea for more reasons than I can count. Deckers swap out their gear every couple of months. You want someone monkeying around in your brain that often? I'll make it easy for you. You don't. So have I sold you on a head deck of your own yet? Come on, you know that I have. Yeah. All right, good call, my friend. I promise you won't regret it. So is there anything else you wanted to ask? You enjoying anything? It's great. I've gotten to tell a lot of people about my new deck, spreading the word, educating folks. It feels good to save my fellow deckers from wasting their money on old external decks. I guess you could call me a cranial deck evangelist. Ha ha. Gives you a huge thumbs up. All right. That was my thought process that Isabel had. It's like, but if like someone, how do I repair my deck if it's in my head? Convention staffer. It's over here. SimSense Parlor decking area. Sorry to say it, but we're a little crammed right now. If you hang tight, we should be able to squeeze you in soon. We're full up. I don't know how else to say it. You need to wait like everyone else. Stay cool and we'll get you in as soon as possible. Enjoy the show. There's a boop. Software demo station. That's probably the thing. Tired attendee. Aren't they all tired? That seems kind of redundant. As technology demo station. Did you want to use this? Am I in your way? Third eye slides open. The world around you goes gray. The northern man around you crackles like a bonfire. He's magically active, very much so. His entire body scintillates with barely contained magic. So, if you're not here for the kiosk, was there something else you wanted? You're an adept. Why do you say that? Look, I'm here to relax, get off the streets. They've got free clams and free wine, and everybody but you seems to be happy to keep to themselves. My target's name is Ezekiel. Extraction job should be quick and quiet. You? Here for someone else. We should be good. That's a relief. The last thing I need is another team coming in and complicating things. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I really need to keep my eyes on that door. When he comes waltzing through, I need to be there with a plate of clams and a chloroform drag. Because they're free. I like clams. Anyway, best of luck on your run. Well, that was nice. Runner-to-runner exchange where I didn't have to give up any information. Elf is from the Nan. You want something from me? What's up? You won't give me away. You from Seattle? I'm in Barron's, actually. No Drek. Wow, that place is fragging intense, chummer. Not a mere Indian. I do live on Council Island, though. My dad is a diplomat from Tirnanog. We live on the island, actually. They treat us like kings there. You should be. My dad is related by marriage to a minor member of the Canal family. Make us such a big deal and did back in Tirnanog, and even a bigger deal on Council Island. They love us in our country. We share a connection with the land, all that bullshit, so I get to do whatever I want. It's a pretty great life. Yeah, I'm here to check out the 57 Fuji Cyberdecks. My 55 Cyber 7 is barely cutting it these days. I want to see what they're coming out with next year. I heard they have a demo station. So tell me, what's your favorite new ESP for incursion operations? I like Blasthammer personally. Heard of it? It's open source, developed by the Southeast Asian decking community. It does a number of blocker ice. Really? It's only, thank you for the follow, Silka86. Hi, I'm Cheryl, aka Muppet Aphrodite. This is Shadowrun Sunday on Saturday because I'm headed to Europe tomorrow. So we are glad to have you here. Welcome to the Muppet Mafia. We're an organized joy syndicate. Convention goer was busy deck-splaining to us. Really? It's only the most popular freeware attack us ESP in Southeast Asia. Calm down. Yeah, well, you better get with it if you want to survive out here. I mean, just saying. Gotta go. Yeah. See ya. We are only 40 followers away from unlocking our 10-hour stream, which will be after my speaking tour, because we didn't get it quite into unlock before I left, but, you know, it'll probably be in late October sometime. A spoopy Halloween stream? Who knows? 40 followers. That's all. So we are trying to blend in. Oh, thank you for the follow, Nacho. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Illusion wished it was okay to punch him. That's true. Hi, Poke Seeker. Hello. Welcome in. Chloroform does take a while. That's true. These deckers look different from many of the others on the show floor. As you approach, you can see the quiet confidence in their postures and the steel in their eyes. Mav's suspension of disbelief is ruined because there's too much room to walk around in this convention. That is true. That is true. Yeah, that is... I've been on the floor at PAX and San Diego, and I agree with you. There's just, like, you could swing arms on both sides and not even hit one person. These are professionals. Maybe you could help settle this. My colleagues and I have a difference of opinion on the relative merits of mid-range cyber decks. Would you agree that the Fuji Virtua X is the best mid-range deck in its... You always do this, Harridan. You word your questions to lead strangers into giving the answers that you prefer. Now, the community consensus is that the Virtua X is just an overpriced rehash of the Cyber 6 in a nicer-looking case. Hi, Gritty. We're doing one of Tyler's missions, apparently, and we know that because we found a kitten reference. Yeah. Oh, shut up, Bierce. You're doing the... Oh, her voice is surprisingly deep and brassy. Oh, shut up, Bierce. You're doing the same thing. Besides, everyone knows that Fuji is going down the tubes. Villiers is pulling assets out the company and transferring them to his other holdings as fast as he can get away with it. So if Fuji is collapsing on itself and Fairlight doesn't do mid-range machines, then Legions is obviously primed to... Nova Hut here is Legion's #1 superfan in case you couldn't tell. Never mind the fact that their only current product, the Alpha, is woefully lackluster next to the competition. We've been going around and around on this for hours, so what do you think? Which deck is going to be best in class at the mid-range price point in 57? Not a brand loyalist. That wasn't an answer. You're dodging the question. I don't have an answer. That's why I'm not pre-ordering anything. The smart decker waits till the reviews are in before committing to a purchase. What she's saying makes sense, guys. Might not be a fun answer, but it's a good one. Yeah, I suppose. It's so much more fun to argue, though. I think that you've earned your seat at the table, friend. Come on over and join us. Oh, we got invited! We belong now, guys. Da-da-da-da-da. Hey, join the club. Between travel arrangements and the transorbital flight out here, I'm a little behind on current events. Like her tattoo on her neck, that's cool. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Wish I could help you, but I sort of lose touch with the world a week of the gone. It is what it is. Bad food, a lot of antisocial people, and overpriced weekend kiosks. By the end of the weekend, I'm probably going to have measles and the flu. To be perfectly honest, I don't even remember why we all fly out here every year. Beers, we come out here because you start getting excited about the show months in advance every year. You left me 15 voice messages to make sure that I remembered to book the hotel room. It's because I remember what happened in 52. I do enough sleeping on the street back home. I don't need to do it when I'm on vacation, too. How many times do I have to apologize for that? I'll let you know when you can stop. Where are you from? Macau. I've got a house in Indonesia. Spend most of my time in Seattle. I'm from Fanfare, but I do a lot of work out here in Hong Kong. Gotta go! See you around the show floor. Bye-bye! Busy, busy! Magical conflu now. Yeah, they didn't master the elbow salute. The like, yeah. Yeah. Pax Pox. His spell. Okay, Jack, this is the... I'm gonna work with it. Are you in yet? And then use the kiosk. Remember, perfect persona. Copy. Get in there. Let's start. Okay. If there's any more exploring you'd like to do out here on the show floor, you best do it now before we use kiosk. And don't want to get the opportunity to afterwards. We've done most of it. I think just maybe this guy needs to get the bad Wi-Fi right. It's true. Welcome to Mr. Lynn's Big Time Data Shack. Special show prices for this event only. Feel free to browse. I kind of feel like I should sell the prototype because nobody's letting me use it for anything. Look at all this shit. So if I buy one of these things, I could give it to Isabel. I don't know. She's fine. Did I get the con noodles? I did not get the con noodles. Aged Decker. Boop point. Lightning wire. Ain't this a hell of a thing? Lovely show, lovely show. Lots and lots of shiny toys. Got my eyes on a couple of things this year. I'm gonna check out the Fairlight booth, of course, and Fuchi's doing some interesting things with miniaturization. This guy reminds me of Miracle Max for some reason. You know, when I was just getting started, it would have taken an entire warehouse full of machines to match the computing power of the PDA on your wrist. No, scratch that. They wouldn't have come close. Yeah, yeah, sure has. Sure has. Anyway, I've taken up plenty of your time already, unless you wanted something else. Bye. Well, that's fun. Boop. I want to boop the boops. Sculpted system authoring software. Oh, is this Con Noodles? Noodle extruder. This is what I'm talking about on Twitter, you guys. 3D ramen printer. You won't let me have it. Hey. Line starts back there. Better take your place right now if you want to get in on this. The food court gets busy around this time of day. Nothing, but getting a bowl from the noodle extruder is a DECCON tradition. You just do it whether you want to or not. Tradition, like I said, the convention is under new management this year, and to try to get it all upscaling us, we're trying to show we don't need any of that. Give me a cheap bowl of extruded noodles and I'm a happy man. I don't need an underpaid teenager in a clown suit to bring me clams and call me sir. Yeah, and the irony isn't lost on me. I want my noodles. They're terrible, but they're the right kind of terrible, like synthetic cheese and fat-grown chicken. They're science food, and I love them. Thanks. They're custom. Surprisingly hard to find induction pads that aren't hidden under synthetic skin. They are a work of art. Who designed them for you? You know, a guy out of Tokyo way. Works in one of Raku's Chiba clinics. Gotta make the things for me. Cost an arm and a leg, but it was worth it. Gruesome. Yeah, you too. It just says tech. It's like computers. Debug menu pops on the screen with text prompt in all caps. Time turner. Enter the following key code into this kiosk. Okay. Tap the code in. Isabel's voice feels your ear crisper and cleaner than it was before. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me, Time Turner? Command line code for the kiosk to connect with your comlink via direct link. This way we can bypass using a comm signal entirely. Clever. I know. As long as you remain within a couple of feet of the kiosk, we shouldn't have any problems. Wander too far outside of that range, and you can get static again. I'm hiding from the camera. You can't see me. Thank you for the host, Rob James Morgan. I don't know why we didn't get a notification about that, but we very much appreciate it. I'm glad you like this kind of futuristic cyberpunk stuff, Missy Nayoung. It feels like we're getting closer to it every day. What class? I am a mage. We are a shamanic mage with a little bit of summoning thrown in. And we've played through all of 3 of the Shadowrun games with essentially the same character build. This is Time Turner. And we're glad to have you here, Sinner Beta. Welcome in. So if you're just joining us, hi, I'm Cheryl, aka Muppet Aphrodite. We are the Muppet Mafia. We are a... Oh, thank you for the host, Greenie Weasley. We are an organized joy syndicate. And, yeah, we also have our puppets, Sprinkles and Mo. But they take a break during our Shadowrun games, unless there's subscribers that pop in. And we started playing the Shadowrun games because for 16 months I did Shadowrun Corporate Sins on Hyper RPG as mainframe. So if you're into the Shadowrun universe and you want to see 200 hours of cool live play RPG stuff, somebody can hit the Shadowrun macro on Nightbot, and you can get that link because all those episodes are free to watch on YouTube. So feel free to enjoy that, our gift to the Shadowrun community. And if you like live play RPGs, you should check us out on Wednesdays on Geek Space TV, because I'm now a part of the cast of Leviathan Distant Stars. Although I won't be there this week because I'm traveling. It's cool. It's like Farscape plus other things. Farscape plus MFAC probably. So thank you for hitting those macros, guys. So got it. All right, now that we're linked up, give me a second and I'll locate Rhombus. The line falls silent. The silence stretches. 10 seconds. 20. Then you hear Isabel explode. What? What the hell? He already has one? How the does Rhombus merit a VIP pass when I don't? I'm twice the decker that he is, and everybody knows it. What makes him a VIP when I'm not? Glass ceiling. Just gonna put that out there, Isabel. Sixth world ain't that much different than the fifth world. She takes a minute to calm herself. You can feel the heat of anger radiating. This is pretty much my feeling not half the time when promotions go out, but that's neither here nor there. All right, I know which room he's staying in now. I'll just need a few minutes to get your VIP upgrade. Well, my friend, what to do now? Shall we, PDA begins blinking. You're receiving a video chat request. Isabel blossoms on the screen along with a pair of towering security guards. The line that connected her to the admin terminal hangs loose from its socket. I'm gonna ask you again. What the hell are you doing in here? Take your time and make sure you're telling me the truth. I'll know if you don't. Oh, she looks so cute in her uniform, guys! Look at her! I like it. I was just looking for the person... What? You were looking for him in the Matrix? And besides, you don't have any coffee? So, try again. Well, I need to, Okay. 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 Coworkers sent... Oh, which one of these? My coworkers sent me here, and here is a prank. I feel dumb. I don't have time for this. Just kick her out and be done with it. Yeah, you're probably right. Gonna let you go with a warning this time, but only this once. If I catch you anywhere near this room again, I'm turning you over to the police. Good call. The line goes quiet as she moves out of the server room. Okie dokie. I like that she has like her dangling cords there, just like... Damn nightmare this is turning out to be. I'm sorry, Time Turner, but I couldn't get your VIP access. Yeah, I got it. I could take you right there. There's one problem without VIP access. It lets you in for this side. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to make my way down to you and open the door. I did, but that fix required me to be jacked into the hotel's computer network, and I'm not anymore. I'm still using the kiosk to talk to you, but I can't route messages directly anymore. It'll still help, but it won't be perfect. Please stay put. If you lose that kiosk, we're going to run into some serious communication issues. I may need your help. And if things go loud, I'll really need your help. But you have a grenade launcher, so you're going to be fine. How many boop points? Boop. Boop. Is there anything good in here? No. It's a dumb room full of dumb things. Let's go boop that. Boop. Oh, no. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Conference room schedule. Your high level is... Yeah. That went way too fast. Don't mind me exploring all the rooms. I am fine. Nothing to worry about. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Boop, boop, boop. We use boop as a shorthand because... And I've seen this before. But I used to work in video games, and at some point you don't make animations for everything. So you usually have like a generic animation that you use for concepts that you can't justify getting a full animation for. Yeah, take that shit. Stash. So, in Sims, especially on console, PC, it was like repair low. Like you'd bend down and you'd like mess with something, you'd use the repair animations to do other things. And here, it's this like, I put my hand out on the thing, I boop it. You're booping all the things. I'm sorry they're asking you to move the stars, Katie Cat. Ugh, companies are the worst. Is this elevator music? This is really interesting because they made it really tinny and localized. It's weirdly like Russianish, the elevator music. We're gonna show, huh? That has to be hard. I feel tempted to blow off work and go check out the kiosks. Maybe taking a panel or two. Yeah, it's tough, alright. It's tough, alright. I wish that I could just drop... Don't go off script. Kindung, huh? That's an interesting street name. Been decking under it long? Couple of years now? Longer than anyone else to use the handle. Be careful. I know who you are. You're the one who shut down the Kowloon City power grid 6 months ago. Yeah, that was me. Just keep it between ourselves, alright? That little stunt screwed over a lot of local deckers. A couple of them soaked up nasty hits of dump shock because of it. You wrecked the grid while they were jacked into their home machines. My team was in a bind. They needed a power outage right there and then, and they were cooked, so I gave them one. It was the best solution to a bad situation. Let's leave it at that. Nicely silenced sends in the elevator car a few seconds later. There was the Stecker. She lived out in Hayo and called herself Spinster. She was a good person. Now she's in the ground. She never came back out of the coma that your stunt put her into. Want to go loud? At least that's what I heard. I'm just a caterer. I'm not a decker myself. Yeah, sure you're not. Kind of get me, haven't you? To take your revenge for your friend. Did her people put out a hit contract on me? Is that it? Oh. La 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 la. Did what I had to do. If you were in my position, you'd have done the same if you'd have gotten them killed. There was no third way out of that scenario. I would not have... Isabel? What? You don't want to turn me in. My boss would be very unhappy. My boss is kindly Cheng. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, my God. Seriously, Isabel. Remember what we discussed. You keep your cool, And this turns out well for the both of us. We live and let live. Understood? Yes, I didn't want any trouble from you in the first place. I'm glad that this was all a misunderstanding. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'll be happy if this is the last I ever see of you. The feeling is mutual. Enjoy the rest of the show. Tell me she negotiated for his VIP badge. Tell me she did that. Well, this ended without us killing him, so that's cool. You save that because I don't know if I could replicate that string, but I feel like it was the best case because he's gone, but he's also intimidated by us, and that seems like a good plan. So, we've left the wacky elevator music. Thanks, Tyler. And I think, who was the, it wasn't Alex, was it? Who is the, I'm blanking on the composer because there's too many names on Twitter. Hallway ahead is blocked by a trio of struggling bodies. Blackout drunk troll hangs slung between a pair of cursing security guards. Enemy foosh. Don't let her go, Hoi. She has the strength of 10 men. Yes, sir. She's guarding the employee entrance. Clear the hall! You dwarf girl, help me! This strackheads while me sleep? Cause I'm a troll. What's happening here? None of your business. You're not even hotel staff. You shouldn't be back here at all. Now clear the way and report to your manager. Quick, damn it, before I talk to him for you. Hey, I remember you. You said that you had to meet some caterers up on Sticks. What are you doing down here? We were told that you had some chafing canisters. Why would we keep cooking supplies here? If anything, they'd be in the kitchen. Look, I only know what I'm told. My boss said to come here, so I did. You do what your asshole boss tells you, don't you? Woo, careful. Look, just hurry back to the kitchen and get out of our hair. This is exhausting. No more improvisation for me. I'm done with this. From now on, I'm your parrot. Just tell me what to say and I'll say exactly that. I think that's a good call. Katie, I'm not excited for it because I'll be on a plane, and so I think I'm just gonna let it blow over. And the other thing is I'm not excited because I don't want to give it any more streaming services my money right off the bat. So as much as I like Star Trek, I gotta wait. But I'm glad to hear that people who did see the premiere are happy with it, although people who get invited to premiere events tend to like things more, so we'll see. It's pastry magic and more! That's the new song. They came up with a theme song in the last half hour. What are you doing back here? We went over this in the staff meeting this morning. I'm the one who's covering this area. The VIPs are to be handled by managers only. You should be on the convention hall floor. Turned around, there are signs all over the place. What are you doing wandering around back here at all? I must have missed the meeting. And you think that's an excuse I don't even recognize. Didn't read the instructions. You must be joking, woman. You've been on that kiosk for 20 minutes now. I said that I was trying to get off the damn demo kiosk. You've been hogging it for way too long and there's still 9 here. Oh, Tyler? So one of these might work for both situations. Bye, Lady Red. Thank you for hanging out. Happy time of day to you. See you on the other end of my trip. And I can't guarantee, if I get a good internet connection, we might check in for some IRL shit. But yeah, it's good to have you here. Happy September. Leave her alone, Matchstick. She's with us. She's been clocking the kiosk for nearly half an hour already. Liv, besides, you're supposed to be scoring us water bottles, remember? Nova Hot is in dire need of refreshment. It's true, I'm parched. Yeah, right, tell her sorry. I didn't think this would take so long. You'll all get your water soon. I'm here to check up on the vendors, to make sure our reputation of our venue isn't tarnished. Try to decide whether to host DeckCon again in 57. Collected. Oh, you're like a secret shopper, that sort of thing. Well, I hope you'll tell your employers that pastry, magic, and more catering went above and beyond the Call of Duty. Respect your hotel and its rules. I will. I'm totally gonna do that. So it's actually on TV, and you don't have to pay CBS All Access to do that, Aridin? That's cool. Because they're not, I don't even know. I assume there was no live broadcast in the States. That looks like a thing I want to boop. Boop. Do. So many footsteps, guys. It's so quiet. Miss Nayoung says this game is making you want to rewatch Techno-Eyes. It's another great cyberpunk animated series. Interesting. Is that... I wonder what streaming service it's on. I'm sure there would be plenty of people here who would be interested in checking that out for possibly the first time. And no one noticed the deadly bot on the gaming floor. Well, it's DeckerCon, so it's probably just a Decker who got a little too much cyberware. Am I right? Boop. Yeah, Katie, I'll probably get to it eventually, but the point is, like, I'm traveling for all of October, so giving them up to $5 for time that I literally can't watch the show would not be serving anybody's purpose. So, I'm tempering my excitement until such time as my speaking tour is over. I got a lot of shit going on right now, between Leviathan, the speaking tour, a series of very important doctor's appointments and imaging appointments that will probably lead to another surgery, and a reorg at work. Okay. I wake up most mornings and the pain is waiting for me. It's a cyberpunk sort of feeling, but it's also what's actually happening in real life. Right now I'm on migraine meds instead of pain meds because I had migraine when I woke up, which is great. It's Rhombus, everybody's favorite guy. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's too much effort. And I want to support it. It doesn't make sense for me to support it. You don't have to go out of your way to try to find ways. The fact is my schedule's not going to open up for a month. So I will binge if people like it. And I get to the point where I have free time by then. There's also the fact that, like, there's just a narrow window of time in which I get to be a productive human being. And then I'm going to be pulled off the face of the planet for 8 weeks again. So I'm not really into binging media right now because I hear the clock ticking. I am going to have a hysterectomy in December, and there's no getting around it this time. So I am focused on doing as much as I can and accomplishing as much as I can in the next few months. That's just facts. Not going to be picking up new series, not going to be subscribing to stuff. It's like doing Leviathan, doing my speaking tour, dealing with my job change. And I have a half marathon to run in November, so there's that too. That is all my time. So, geometric. As you burst through the door, you find yourself standing face to face with a small, heavily tattooed man. Geometric shapes of all description. Mind you, I have another talk to write for a thing in 3 weeks. Like, I've got my outline, but, like, on the plane, I don't get to relax. I'm writing a completely unrelated talk to the two I'm giving next week. So much work. Geometric shapes of all description. I don't think you guys realize how much work it is, the speaking tour. Like, I was 4 hours last night working on my slides, getting things uploaded, submitting invoices. Like, it is another job on top of my job. And the writing talks takes dozens of hours. Like, putting the slides together, rehearsing it, vetting it, doing practices. Like, it's not like, wee, I'm having a vacation. It's like, this is fucking work. It's worth it because it means I get to impact the industry in a much more pronounced way than I normally do. But it is work and it takes time. And you only get one chance to get it right. You can't go up in front of 1,000 people with a half-assed talk. It doesn't work that way. I mean, you can, but you're never going to get invited back to anything. This is my shot. Not going to throw away my shot. Geometric shapes. If all descriptions traced their way from his temples down his cheeks and neck to his shoulders, his eyes continued the motif. One of his irises is a slanted rectangle. Ah! I see what you did there, Rhombus. With the slanted rectangle in your eye. Ah! Branding. Okay. Okay. You finally want him back, huh? The memories that we locked away? I always knew that you would one day. You're running a 10K in 47 by next 31. Wow, your 10K time is so much better than mine, Katie. So much better. Good on you. Wow. Yeah, I'm lucky if I could break an hour. You are fast. I always knew that you would one day, but you got so hostile after the procedure, I didn't think you'd come around this soon. Oh, get bent, Rhombus. I got hostile with you because you got hostile with me. Like hell I did. I tried to give you some advice as a friend. Oh man, Tyler does channel some like gender politics stuff, like this whole like, I was trying to help. You're like, I didn't ask for help, dude. Stop mansplaining my life to me. Memory serves. You called me a patronizing bastard and slagged my deck. Was I just supposed to take that without punching back? Hang on a second. I called you a patronizing bastard because that's what you were being. You wouldn't have taken that tone if I were a guy or an orc or a troll. You talked down to me like I was your little sister or something. Well, guess what? I'm not. Well, your continued effort, 4 to 5 days a week since you were 13, that is so badass, Katie Cat. I will never be as badass as that in the athletic sense. It's very impressive. Whoa, hold up. I talk that way to you because... Also, punch back? That's a funny way of putting it. You tailored an ESP to troll all my posts on Shadowland. What kind of prick would do a thing like that? The kind whose cat you had killed, you little monster. Captain Whiskers was just a house cat. He didn't have anything to do with this. That wasn't me. I would never hurt a cat. If I were going to have someone killed, it would have been you. Please, keep going. This is good fun. The muscle, I take it. You and your friend and his really impressive drone. Thank you. Koshé scuttles forward menacingly, his claws weaving in the air. It says hi. This is Koshé for hi. Richter smiles. She brought you along to beat the information out of me, didn't she? Beat isn't the word that I'd use. Koshé is better equipped for reaping and tearing. Good thought, though. You have a firm grasp of the situation. I'm just a woman with a job. Can't believe this is happening to me. All over me trying to do you a favor. That'll teach me to try to give a friend some advice, I guess. Oh, your unsolicited advice wasn't appreciated. It wasn't even like that. I wasn't telling her what to do with her life. I just wanted to tell her what RAM to pick up for a new deck. I mean, it might not have been exactly that, but it was trivial. She was the one who took it personal. It wasn't what you said, Rhombus. It was how you said it. And the argument was nothing. It was what you did after the argument that was unforgivable. Taking the moral high ground isn't going to work for you here. You attacked me first, and for no reason. Once. Guess. You guess? You let me perform amateur brain surgery on you. Hell, you begged me to. We were friends, Isabel. Good friends. And then you went and messed it all up. Okay. My memories, the ones about my childhood, the ones that I'd lost, they aren't gone. They're in headwear storage, locked away behind an encryption key. I've got them, but I can't see without them. That was your idea, keeping them, I mean. You told me to hold onto the key for you just in case you ever needed them back. I know, Rhombus, but after everything that happened, I couldn't just ask you. You want the encryption key for the memories you walked away? It's yours. I don't envy you the pain you'll feel when you unlock them, but they belong to you. There. Check your inbox. You've got the key. Do with it what you will. I was holding on to it for you anyway. But I thought that we were enemies now. Yeah, Katie Cat, that must be frustrating because, like, I'm so far out of placement that I run for myself. And to be, you know, above average. Like, that's, if I ran above average, then I'm having a good day. But you're fast enough that you're close, and I can see how that would be frustrating when other people are running, like, crazy fast. You're like, God damn it. There's no reason for us to be. Just take the key and go. Have a nice life. I'm sorry, Rhombus. I don't know how things got as bad as they did, but sorry. I'm gonna find out what happened to Captain Whiskers. I promise you that. This is definitely Tyler's writing because, like, it's super solemn about a cat called Captain Whiskers. Oh, I love you, Tyler. It's like, and I know that this is very somber, but I love that, like, it's so dorky, like the name Captain Whiskers, but it's like, I'm gonna find out what happened to Captain Whiskers. I promise you that. That'd be nice of you, Iz. I'd appreciate it. Oh, and Iz, I've got something of an admission to make. Look, I get it, Rom. You've always liked me. I hate to break it to you. But it was never that big of a secret. And I know that's why you, what no is no, that's not it at all. I mean, you're a nice girl and all, but no. But then what? My panic button. I tripped it when you broke in. The cops are on their way. But wait, don't freak out. I'll call them off for you. Oh, thanks. Hey, what are friends for? You just wait here. I'll go meet them in the hall and draw them off to another room. Shouldn't take 2 seconds. Oh, it's nice catching up with you. Good luck with the whole memory thing. You're gonna need it. We use the name Mr. Whiskers in an improv game we do called Whiskey Mixer. It's a game where I try to make my students break so and if they laugh, then they have to run around the circle, and it's try to get people control over not laughing. But so you, like, when you're passing to another adult focus and you're like, Mr. Whiskers, it can be hard. So we literally use a similar name to invoke laughter in people when we're trying to train them out of laughing in inappropriate situations. And if they get good at that, then I start throwing random voices like, Mr. Whiskers! So, you know, that's what I do to my students. I would never do that, Katie Cat, because you know what? A, cats are cute, and B, I'm deadly allergic to cats, so much so that Anna had to get a studio, so why would I be hanging out with cats long enough to kill them? I wouldn't. Did we come out too soon? Like, it's the weird thing in a game like this where I feel like time was supposed to make a difference, but it's not really a real-time game, so you're like, la la la. Exactly like that, because all Shadowrunners sing like Big Bird. La la la. Confirmed. We got through a thing. I can hear my goldfinches. They're busy. Yesterday I was sweeping off the deck because there's always a ton of birdseed because goldfinches are total slobs. But and so I was like, it's like this far away from the feeder, and one of the nuthatches flew onto one of the perches right closest to me and just kind of looked at me like, hey, I know you're there. What's up? And then grabbed his peanut and flew away. And he's so close. And then what was funny was because the nuthatch clearly knew what he was doing. Like, he wasn't freaked out. Like, he turned and looked at me and was like, yeah. But then a chickadee, they hang out with the nuthatches, saw that happening. And so he thought it was safe. So he flew. So a second bird flies up this close to me. And I'm like, hi. And the chickadee was like, what? Ran away going. And the chickadees have learned a new song now, which is... They did that the other day when I was filling the feeder. It sounded like they were like a fire alarm. It was pretty funny. Yeah. Oh, I know. I do want them to land on my hand. Like, that is an actual thing I want for my life, but they haven't quite got that far yet. But it's when a tiny little bird is like flies up to you and then looks at you. That's pretty great. The bus track we took the bus back. The bus trip back to K-Talk is quieter than the ride in was. Your fellow passengers crumpled in their seats, barely moving, barely speaking. Their DECCON 2056 t-shirts hang loose on their frames, and their once cherished guest badges have been crumpled into their pockets. You've seen more lively groups on their way to the morgue. Isabel looks up at you. Her eyes fill the same post-con fatigue that you see in everyone else's. She gives you a small smile and taps her temple with a fingernail. Got what you came for. The show is over. It's time to go home. Chickens are cute. I used to, for like a weekend, I had a baby chicken in my house when I was in high school because we were weirdly like half urban, half rural. Parking is still a problem at future cons. Yeah, and even the subways are super full of stuff. Got some karma. We didn't get any money though, did we? Nope. But look at all that karma we got. What do I want to do, you guys? Spellcasting 8 would get me a couple good spells. Just gonna max out willpower. So we're gonna save because we just finished all that crap. It is unfair, Lugeron, that Shadowrunners do all this amazing stuff and are still financially constrained in serious ways. Wait. Whoa, what happened there? Clicked outside the frame. Well, maybe it's time for some bunny butt. Bunny butt! There we go. That's for you guys. That's special for you. Well, I guess it's time to get on the boat. Get on the boat. Get on the boat. Not yeah, but it's funny, they do it because they don't want exposure. It's like opposite. It's weird. Shadowrunners are weird. Facts. There are no wages to be slaves to. It's true, chummers. It's true. But it's funny, like, you could probably get Shadowrunners to do things for free if you told them they wouldn't be exposed. As opposed to the way people treat creatives right now. It's like, do it for the exposure. I'm like, it's not enough exposure for that. Come on, Jomo! Win not lose! Maybe buy yourself that new hat! Oh, I see. He's playing on... Come on, Jomo! Win not lose! Maybe buy yourself a new hat! Stupid game. Always it cheats me. Never a good hand. Now, kindly Chang sends you, yeah? You need Captain Jomo to take you to play pirate. Yep. Pirates! Are we spirates? No, probably just regular pirates. I believe you about both of those things, Katie Cat. Woodpeckers... The only reason our woodpeckers don't make as much noise is because they literally just eat the bird seed, which is funny because they're like they're half the length of the entire bird feeder, and they'll get on the bot. So let's picture, I need an illustration here. It's like, picture there's a tube of bird seed, and this is the bottom of the tube, and this is where one of the holes is. The woodpecker bends himself around the tube, so like his tail points up and his head points up, and he's like folded in half, and then he just gulps down bird seed. But it keeps him from going, so that's fine. Cinerabator prefers the showy Shadowrunners. Why live dangerous if you can't have fun while doing it? Well, see, wearing a luchador mask is both practical and showy. It's showy, but you could just get a different luchador mask and you can't be, sort of identified necessarily. So I think Gaichu is definitely a good choice for and anyone with you know, basically Gaichu and Isabel are permanent in the crew. I don't know if Ractor, we got to bring Ractor on the last one, so I feel like maybe Gobbet this time. And I don't know who hires all these other people. Are they inherently better? I don't want to spend my hard-earned money when I have free people. Blue jays are being fuckers. And so we have Stellar's jays, which are ombre kind of bluebird, blue jay kind of things. They have, first of all, they have mohawks. And they start out bright blue and they fade to black. It is pretty cool. She just doesn't have a ton of exciting stuff. I mean, she has this gun thing and she has the haste. So, thoughts on my fourth runner, guys? We're pirates. Who's best pirating? Is it Ractor? I do like Ractor. Let's do this. We're gonna go with this set. Drone on a boat. Yeah. Cloche is bay. Cloche bay. The ride out to the Nelchi is nerve-wracking. Captain Jomo seems like an expert pilot, but massive waves threaten to scuttle his small boat at every turn. Deep thunder rolls in the distance, and at the edge of your vision, lightning occasionally illuminates your target, the MV Nelchi. As Jomo pulls up your small craft directly up to the bow of the Nelchi, where you're least likely to be spotted. He throws the rope ladder up the side, hustling you aboard before pulling away. Tried to get work. You always have a full party now. I know, it's I guess, like, if you're a Felicia Day fan, you'd hire the Felicia Day merc. But for the most part, I'm like, I want that money for spells, y'all. Alright, well, I'm fully kitted out. Did I not equip the new spell I bought? No, I did. Did I? Oh, yeah. Ball lightning. That's what happened. Nice. Good. On we go. So, Gaichu, you die a lot. And hey, do you want some, like, drugs? Let's experiment with that and see how that goes. Isabel has been through hell. Unlocked her memories and now she's smart. It's a new song. I just made it. It's copyrighted. You can't have it. I feel pressure. It's good pressure, but now that it's been established that... Oh, you wished it with the Tony Montana next time you play Center Beta. Nice. So Center Beta, it seems like you're a Shadowrun fan. What games are you currently playing or have played recently? Like, which one? I think you could get addicted in this series. I've never used any of the drugs. For the most part, I've used like one, so I don't think, but I don't know how it works either. I don't know if it's a dice roll or like a threshold. So we're gonna confirm. But yeah, so my character in Leviathan, Hexy, she's a singer, and I've discovered that she likes to be inspired by, like, so that's, and you know, you discover your characters while you're playing the games. And that seems to be the reason she's on sort of a far-flung mission, is to get an inspiration for her next album, because maybe her first album was a hit and now she feels all this pressure and she needs something that's new. And so I wrote some lyrics down. I don't know if they're any good, but I was like literally writing stuff down about what was happening to us. And maybe that's a thing that she does, although I have to balance that with being taken out of the narrative. But it has come to everyone's attention that she has a single, Soulmates, and we haven't heard it. And Lizard Eats Plus was like, hey, we could write that. So now I'm going to try to write lyrics for that song, and then maybe we'll come up with a thing. But I'm like, this is completely new territory for me. It caused my husband to... So if you're just joining us and you're into live play RPGs, you should definitely check out Leviathan, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. And if you missed the debut episode on Wednesday, we've only had one episode. It's for free in the VODs on Geek Space TV or on their YouTube channel. So you should check that out. Super fun. I'm in it. I'm not in this week's because I'm traveling, but it's a fun Farscape-like show, and it's cool, and you should check it out. But my husband got a little, like, he's very chill, and, like, the most belligerent he ever gets is, like, that night I was explaining the situation to him, like, yeah, I think I need to write some lyrics. He's like, how many sides do you have? Like, what do you count as side? He's like, well, you came up with the 20-sided woman thing. How many sides do you have? I'm like, I don't know. I haven't given it much thought. It was just a thing. And he's like, well, you have a lot of sides. It's suppressive. He's just like, really wanted to know how many. I'm like, I don't know how to quantify those. You're late into Dragonfall and early into Hong Kong. Play for a week, stop for a month or two, and come back. Played Boston Lockdown. Never played the RPG up until this point. Well, if you ever look to play that Center Beta, I know we've got a number of folks in the Muppet Mafia, which is what we call ourselves in this community, who are actively playing Shadowrun RPG games, many of them remote. So if you're ever looking to start a game or get into one, you can log on to our Discord and hop over to the MFAQ channel, which is our RPG channel. It's a long story, but there's probably people there who might be interested in bringing you onto their games at some point if you want to give it a shot. Climbing onto the foredeck of the Nelcha, you pause to catch your breath. The cargo ship rolls and pitches with the waves that batter her sides, and rain assails the deck. Deep thunder rolls overhead. After a tense moment, waiting for the inevitable alarm klaxons, you hear nothing but the storm. I hear nothing but the storm, and I smell no adrenaline in the air. I believe we have arrived undetected. You can smell adrenaline? You get creepier every day. I will not apologize for what I am, or what that means for my senses. It is a fact of my existence, as much as your height is a fact of yours. Your orders. The storm is making it nearly impossible for me to hear. It will be much worse for the security on the ship. They will most likely not notice us if we stay out of sight. They are fighting words. You don't talk to a dwarf about their height and usually live, but he is a ghoul, so yeah. Jamming Shadowrun is hard, yes. I don't wish that on many people. I was happy to be a player. If we are seen, they will be forced to use wired alarms, as the storm will make using their radios. Next to impossible. We should hit them with all possible speed before they can rouse the rest of the ship. Okay. Oh, I like the splash effects over there. That's nice. Somebody who spent like 5 weeks on it is probably like, thank God someone noticed. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking at here. We auto-saved, right? So I could just, like... Is that the alarm that he's standing next to? Hey! Boy, I'm so squishy, you guys. I need cover. That cover might block me. I don't know. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna use Fireball. Everybody's line of sights are blocked. You're not. I would like you to use your cannon thing because you're great. It's weird that this guy is 60. This guy is 50. Let's take Raptor first. So we want to get the drone. Well, I had the gun thing, and I thought, like, picking it would give me a chance to, like, take attack, but they got to move first. So there was no point in using the gun, and it was dumb. So... Koshie has melee shit. Or... shoot in head. Why is this guy 65% to everybody? Is that his cover? That was a good shot, Koshie. Good job. Nice. Koshie did so good, you guys. Now Koshie is stuck. Rector, do you have line of sight on either of these guys? You do not. Maybe you can take some cover, huh? What does this do? Overclocked. Koshie has more attack now. Good job, Koshie. I would like to kneecap this guy. No, kneecap the mage. Nice! That was a good shot. Koshie was the right choice, you guys. He is best pupper. Hey! Might be time to eat some people's faces, y'all. I would like to bite him. I'll do ripping, actually. Oh, he's already attacked, so we'll rip this guy. He still has another round? Yeah, they're all asleep. That was good. I did good. And Isabel hasn't even gone. What? I don't understand why she has more points. Isabel. Yeah. Guys, I don't know if you know, but we're heavy hitters in the Shadowrun world, according to a previous bout of writing. I'm pretty sure Koshie can take the rest of the way out with his melee system. Oh no, I've got Gaichu standing right there, so Gaichu should chew on his face. Who said anything about pear-shaped? I don't know anything about pear-shaped. We're great. We're fine. I'm saving that shit that went so well. I love AP damage so hard. Cinderbitty, you'd be surprised. We've got a lot of folks in Europe on in the Muppet Mafia, but I understand. Time zones are hard. RPG Crossing has playing by post. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And you're playing Deathwatch and might GM Shadowrun too. Well, yes, everybody has a GM or an RPG limit, so I totally get it. But it's always good to meet other chummers. No, I think someone else said pear-shaped about specifically this went pear-shaped faster than expected. Or it's fine. Sideways. It's okay. It's okay, not you. You can call it pear-shaped. I was a member of MFAC. Almost all of our runs went terribly. Except for the one where I robbed a bank in broad daylight. That one went great because mainframe is awesome. Sideways. Same difference. Those are synonyms. Where's my matrix jack point? Like, where do I turn the security camera off? Oh, come on. Okay. So first things first. Time turner heals thyself. I did not move you, by the way. But she's decided to move herself anyway. Fine. Fine. Gaichu. Chew his face off, please. What do you mean missed? You're right in front of him. What the what, Gaichu? You have one job, and it is to chew people's faces. Oh, for God's sake. What is the what? I would like you... to kneecap this guy. Why is he missing? Why is everyone missing? Is he made of invisibility? There we go. Raptor, please overclock your drone. It's the only thing that's capable of doing anything. God, this guy. Nice. Good crit. Good crit. Okay. There's two things over there. That sounds like a job for ball lightning. Or chain lightning or something. I don't know. OMG. Not my favorite amount of OMG. If we're gonna be serious about these things. Okay. I think you can target these guys. But you're telling me your line of sight is blocked to all the things. That's no good. Be able to hit someone. Fine. I don't understand how she's so blocked. Ugh. Fine, I'm gonna move her because she can't do anything useful. Oops. There's a guy there. The guard dodged the gnashing teeth. Yeah, these guys are apparently just straight up ninjas. Yeah, I know there's... Yeah, I guess they've talked about the intruders now. Great, I need candy. Yeah. Claudia's mission to steal the box of evidence. There were lots of things that were lovely about MFEC. We would MFEC it up a lot. Now, I might have handled that last one expertly, but this one is not going well. And I need to get into my candy, and it's not opening. There we go. Candy from... It's like M&M's, but from Portugal. Okay. Gnashing teeth, anyone? It's interesting how chocolate in different countries tastes different. Oh, hey, maybe use your sword. Better. And hey, let's change stances and slash that guy in the face. What the hell is that? Okay, so do I have line of sight on these guys? I do not. Such bullshit. Waste movement on them. Chain lightning worked well there. That was a good use of chain lightning. God, there's just a lot of missing going on. Isabel, can you see this guy? There we go. Let's get Koshe up and do some exploring, huh? Is Koshe... Surprised Koshe can go through those things, but that's fine. Everything is fine. You mean missed? I don't really know where to send Isabel. Maybe over here. Does she have line of sight on anyone? Oh, she does. Cool, cool. And Raptor's still just hanging out, you know, doing Raptor things. You could just hide in that spot and not do anything. Send him here. Maybe he's got a shot. You can upgrade your companions on the boat. Oh! Thank you for the host, Trooper! Hope you had a good stream. Yeah, it's true, Katie Cat. Team, we don't always fuck it up completely. Is accurate, just maybe not as... Although, I was gonna say not as solid branding, but MFEC is in itself not very solid branding, so I guess I can't really throw... Ceci n'est pas une rade! Oh! Oh! Sacré bleu! Bienvenue, les raiders qui ne sont pas les raiders. Welcome, welcome people who are not raiders. Hi, Paladin Hulk. Welcome in. Did you guys have a good stream? Glad to see you. We're not totally fucking things up, just mostly. Koshe, 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 Koshe. People who are not raiders, I don't know what the French word for raiders is. That would be good to know in this particular situation. Well, that guy's dead. That's good news. Nice! Wait, who's left? I feel like combat should be over now. Out of ammo. Reload that stuff. Bonjour, trooper! Raider certainly sounds French. So Sinner Beta, a raid is, and stop me if you've heard this one, but raiding is a thing that happens in Twitch culture where a stream ends and everybody runs over to another stream and they kind of like shout out from where they were coming from. And it's weird that we're raiding and also being raided because we're raiding on the ship, but we're also being raided by Trooper SJP, another great streamer out there. And are you still playing Dragon Age and Dream Daddies, or did you finish Dream Daddies and it's just Dragon Age right now? There's probably enemies. I don't know where they are. Go find them. Find them and slash them in face. Why are we still in combat? Getting a bunch of weird follow notifications for people I thought were already following me. It's very strange. I don't know if there's like a Twitter bug and a bunch of things where people were unfollowed or unfollowed people. Dream Milfs was great. I wish people wouldn't get bullied on the internet. That sucks. 150 hours. Wow. Wow, you guys. That is commitment. Well done. Well, and I'm fine if John Everest wants us to listen to his music. But he doesn't have to keep us in combat to do that. If there's an enemy turn, then where is the enemy? Oh. That deserves a slash in the face. What is this missing with the teeth, Gaichu? God. Do better. No respect. I'm gonna go here and see if by any chance I have line of sight on that guy. I probably don't. I do not. Maybe I have line of sight on Gaichu, though. Can I kill him? Nope. Well, fine. I can't tell if the alarm has been sounded. I mean, I guess this glowing thing is glowing, so probably alarm has been sounded, but I don't care. I'll just shoot them all. So, I would like you to go here and then fire a grenade. Wait, you can't do that. You'll hurt Gaichu. That's a bummer. Fine, just shoot him like a normal shoot. What's with all the missing? Did we forget how guns work? And claws? Koshe, can you please go clean up this mess? Stream's going good. We're probably wrapping up at about 20 or 20. I actually don't know how long this mission is, but we'll probably be going at least another 20 minutes. And then shit gets real because I leave for Copenhagen tomorrow, so I am packing a lot. And I need to go get my nails done. I need to go run errands. It's going to be a busy day. Oh, I can't believe I leave tomorrow. Now things have gone sideways. Yeah, it's more sideways before. We did real good on that first one, but yeah, now things have got a little bit more MFAC. So, if you could, just clean up the mess a little bit. And I'm going to say, please overclock your drone. Can't overclock. Maybe Koshe will be the only thing that can actually aim. Well, it'll be Copenhagen for 4 days, and then it will be Sweden, Stockholm for more days than that. BP Phantom, you're only taking an hour. You're going to the US again. Should only take... The thing is, I have to pick outfits that will handle being photographed and will handle, like, really long days, because I'll be, like, speaking, and then I'll be giving interviews, and then I will be at, like, events and dinners and stuff. No, we're taking a plane from Copenhagen this week, and we don't have the time, because I'm at one conference through Wednesday night, and then I take the flight the first thing Thursday morning, or no, Thursday night to Friday morning, and then Friday afternoon I'm at my other conference. Sadly, yeah, there just wasn't, because this is all, you know, moving parts. There wasn't time. Maybe some other time, but not this time. I looked into it, but it was like a long train, and it was also more expensive than flying, and I'm not paying for the flight / train. Someone else is. Yeah, you did. I had to pay, especially now. It's not just like a work trip. It's like I will be in videos and pictures and stuff, and so it's a lot more work. And I'm trying to take only a carry-on because we have 3 flights tomorrow, and I do not want to get my bags lost. So yeah, I am busy. Oh, I know it's probably a puddle jumper, but we do what we must. I've flown other puddle jumpers this year and last year. So many. I like one I took to the Amazon customer service center. That was like an hour. But like that was one of those planes that as soon as it's up, it's down again. Like it's like flying a little parabola. So I need to shoot people. I need to. Okay, so she took some hits. Use the bear totem. Isabella's quite squishy. AJ!
HKHYYYYP.
Thank you for the resub, AJ! Subs gets puppets!
Hi, AJ!
There we go.
Thank you for the resub, and good job on all of your RPG shows. We're glad you're back on the TVs.
Yes, we like to see you doing the things, doing the Exalteds. It's excellent.
Thank you so much. We're honored to have you here. We haven't seen you in game for a while. We think you're off doing really important things, like magic.
Yes. So yeah, thank you for the resub, AJ. That's so generous and kind of you. Yay! One of these days we'll all get to do a show together.
Hi, Ice Bunny. Hi, everybody. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hi, Trooper. Hi, Paladin. Hi.
Oh, thank you, AJ. I'm glad you liked Leviathan. Thank you for sharing Lizzie with us for that show. I am enjoying our like terrible twosome.
Hype, hype, hype. Oons, 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 oons. Yeah. Resub dance, resub dance, resub dance. Okay, she's gonna make me go away again because we're playing that game you made. Remember
me. Yay! Magic! What? Algernon? Yeah, I'm sad I'm missing Leviathan this week because it was really good. This week I was very pleased with how it turned out. Okay. We want to take this guy down, and perhaps, just perhaps, you want to know how busy I am, guys? I have a copy of Pokken Tournament finally, and I cannot play it because I'm too busy. Lucian, it's a valid point. You've never seen those two in the same room. You want to do a... Do you want to do grenades? Do you want to make explosions? It doesn't have to be explosions. Oh, Koshe. I'm sad you missed. Chain lightning. Don't. Oh, Time Turner is like way back in the boonies. Okay, well we're just gonna move her first then. I don't know. I think this is not gonna be enough for line of sight, but maybe. I don't know. Did she heal Gaichu? Oh, damn it! Stop, stop, stop. Everything stop. Gaichu, I need you to do your job. Water water stance. Yeah, I think it was, and I think the dance went like this. Actually, we should alter the grease lightning dance. This is like da 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 da. Security guards are never squishy. It's a shame. Kaichu. There we go. Still line of sight blocked? I don't care. Fine. And Raptor. A more accurate attack that would hit him? No. Blocked. Fine. Gaichu. Since you seem to be incapable of biting people successfully, try swordplay. There we go, that's something. Isabel. I need you to go like here-ish. Now I need you to shoot this guy with your grenade launcher. Nice. Grenade in the face. I feel like grenades in the face should do more OMG. And I am not putting holes in Gaichu. Gaichu's inability to use any of his attacks successfully is what is putting holes in Gaichu. Let's just make that perfectly clear. Let's get Crochet. Crochet, keep doing that. No, I said keep. This is why we can't have nice things, Crochet. There we go. That was better. This is not gonna hit, but there we go. That's so cute that you came right up to us. Gaichu. I'm gonna give you a chance to redeem yourself and get some health back. Bite him in the face. You guys keep telling me that Gaichu's great, but he sucks at chewing, and it's in his name, so I feel like we have a branding problem. God. Oops, didn't mean to hit poor Isabel with that, but we did, so we did. That's the thing. Just use one of your health packs. You have many. There we go. Now he can't take any more actions. Maybe Raptor's got a shot at taking this one out. There we go. But, well, then Tyler's bad at biting people in the face. I don't know what else to say. If Gaichu is Tyler and Gaichu can't bite people in the face, I mean, maybe then he is Tyler, because I've never seen Tyler actually bite anyone in the face. It'd be kind of rude. Have I dug through all Gaichu's stuff yet? No. We did make it through Isabel's loyalty quest today. Which is good. I thought Chew was also something related to Sparkles or Mouse, because Pikachu is supposed to mean Sparkle Mouse. But Kiss is probably also true, but it's cute then if Gaichu means something Kiss. Like Death Kiss. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Death Kiss. That would make a lot of sense. Is there a boop? Are there things to boop? Nope, but there's plenty of arcade games. That's a boop. We've got a boop, everyone. Boop. Overload the water pressure. Oh. Well, I'll have to look at his memento box then. That's good to... I mean... Oh, there's a thing. There's another boop. It's another boop. Yes. Take. I like that I get to put it where I want it. Why can't I... Wait, can I just... I want it there. Can I... Fine, I'll just send it to my stash. Whatever. Is there booping here? No booping. Just a large drinks container. Is that a bodega? Oh, awkward tech humor. I can see dragon lines, which probably means shit goes down there. It's weird that it shows me everybody else's inventory, but I can't put anything there. Makes me a little sad. More boops! Boop. It's piratey boops. What would a pirate sound like if they said boop? Boop. No, it's not a very piratey word. Have Isabella hack the cameras. We're all set. They must have bought this setup from some cut-rate junk dealer in the Golden Mile. A piece of junk. Bug kiss? I could see that. Oh, there are a lot of security cameras we were just casually walking past. It's like, la 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 la, la la la. So let's save, because we're not dead, and we only use like 1 health pack. Barg! Yeah, it doesn't have the boopness, though. Barg! Ooh, there's a song about boops? Yes, please. Yes, please, troopers. Yarr, here they are! I found the intruders! Oh, that sucks. What do you mean we're gonna have company soon? We have company now. We just got a grenade in the face. Work on your one-liners. What? See, it's a good thing I saved. I'm just not gonna go through that door next time. It's all knight errant? God, what a mess. When is my turn? Okay. Well, Time Turner just took a bunch of hits, so we're thinking maybe run away. God, I don't know. Gaichu, could you please bite him in the face? Well, that was productive. He finally did the thing that he's supposed to do. That was a good one. Okay, Isabel, I need you to grenade launch the hell out of these guys. And then maybe I need you to not be here? I don't know. We go over here for now. Then Rector, I need Koshi. Koshi has many things of goods for grenading. Yes. Good job. Good grenade. And then, can you... No, crochet. So, we definitely want to overclock. I don't know what I want to do about Time Turner. I think she needs a health kit, first of all. But I think she needs to get out of range. And then she can use her last attack here to try and take out this guy. I don't have quite enough health to do it, but if she does that... And then Raptor can maybe... Well, Raptor is also quite squish. So perhaps he should run over here. And then Gaichu. There we go. Oh, he was a rigger. That's great. That's good news. So this guy... Do I have range on him? I don't think I have. But I could get these guys. Which one's the one that can get adjacent targets? Let's try this. Well, that did not work as well as I hoped. This is the pirate boat mission. Barrels are good. We like barrels. But it doesn't let me target the barrels, doesn't it? Or do I have to, like, get them, like, sort of collateral damage? That guy looks like Han Solo. Okay. I like that they shot their own guy. I really do appreciate that. That was very considerate of them. I'm gonna use Bear Totem. Chain lightning. Yes! That was good. I liked it. Let's do that again sometime. I want to slash this guy in the face, you know? I mean, that's what I would like. Yeah, that's good. Slash him again. Ta-da! Okay, Koshei, you got some shit to do. You're gonna come in here. Can you shoot the barrels? You can. But nobody's near a barrel right now. I would like to target your leg, please. And then I would like you to come over here and reload your thing. And you have one action left, and I would like you to hit this guy. Boom. Good. He doesn't really have... Let's do... drone optics. Do I shoot fish in barrels? Alright, sorry. No, it's okay, Crit Twitch. It's good to see you. Good luck with the heat. It does sound like he's eating an apple when he does his nar 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 thing. That's a technical term, by the way, nar nar nar. Yeah. Probably shouldn't bunch up like this, but I don't really care. Oh, Gaichu might be able to get to this person. Yeah. Good, good. Luckily, Time Turner's in range, so she can heal that shit. Oh, line of sight blocked. I see. I see how it is. God, Time Turner, get better eyes. Oh. Well, that's cute. That guy's standing next to that barrel. Can't get that with him. Might be able to get it with... No. Fine. I'm going to zap this with my power bolt. It's not as effective as I would have hoped. 31 OMG, you guys. There's not a ton of Mo started out the broadcast turtleneck, but you were there for that. Mo has been kind of taking it chill. He'll be back. Probably next sub and or end of broadcast. Nice. Use your grenades. Use your grenades. How do I... Can I not shoot him right now? Well, we'll do that. Have fun. Gaichu, we're gonna hang out for a second because stuff's really dicey over there. Koshe, you brought her. Koshe's not affected by toxic gas, right? I can't find the guy. There we go. Ouch. Time Turner here without any healing spells. That's awkward. We're just gonna hope that we take this guy out this round. Oh, why did I do that? No! Oh, that did not go well. That's not what we wanted. Oh. Well, fine. Just go over there. That was not good. Okay, Koshe, deal with this guy. Deal with him. Maybe we need to use our... Time Turner. Mistakes were made. It's not very good at range. This is line of sight blocked. Is that what's going on? Fine, Gaichu. Get ready. You should not have that selected anymore. Go here. Time Turner needs to hide for a minute, guys. She just needs to get her shit together. Raptor is not going to be of much use. But part of this is it's like hard to even find the guy in there. Do I have strip armor? Oh no, that looks distinctly like a grenade launcher. There we go. I think I've got line of sight on this guy. No, I do not. So we're just gonna wait for a second. See what Gaichu can do. 'Cause this guy so conveniently came out of the cloud. It's not his best move, the leaving the cloud. When does this cloud go away? I don't like it. I think what I'm gonna need Raptor to do. Can he shoot this? He can. Haha! Take that. I'll just make everything toxic. It's good times, guys. It's good times. And then I shall send my drone in after them. There was one in Dragonfall, the minigun, but I've not run into one yet here. I need you to reload your grenade launcher. Hey, Koshe, I almost forgot you existed. But you do, and that's what's important. I have a laser gun, but it won't let me use it. Where's my adjacent targets one? I'm gonna hit that guy. That 38 OMG, I'm pleased with that situation. Nice. Nice. And we're good. That's so cute that he thought that could hurt Koshi. Okay, Koshi, let's do some more damage, huh? Sounds fun. I don't like this guy. Man, he's got some good cover. Okay, I could bring my Grenadier out. She could do things. Let's see if she's got range from here. Can you shoot him? You can get him. Good enough. Does Time Turner have line of sight? She does not, but we can fix. Oh, wait, does she? No, she does not, so we have to fix that. Wish there were more cover here. Oh, I meant to do chain lightning, not ball lightning, but that's fine. Minus AP damage is something. Gaichu's not super great in this scenario. And then let's repair some battle damage because he has some. And then Koshi gets one more attack. That's favorite. God, he has so much cover. The numbers in the character pictures represent the number of actions that character has per turn. By default, my characters have 3, One of Raptor's is generally used to control Koshei. You start out with 2, but then once you get to a certain level up point... I like that he's trying to run around. That's good. Means he takes more hits. Ouch. Okay, so Time Turner needs to heal some people. Starting with her friend. No, I wanted to heal her. I didn't want to switch to her. Chain lightning this asshole. Oops. Oh, that's fine. 19 damage. So much OMG. Now Gaichu can go slash him in the face. Aren't you glad you came out of hiding? Guys, we're gonna try the bite. See if it works. There we go. I'm not sure she can get him with her grenade because, well, she can't because she's out of ammo. I love that there's infinite ammo. She just has infinite grenades. Boy, she's got some range on that thing. When she misses, she misses. Okay, well, Koshei. We might as well help Koshei with this because, Ragnar, you are staying in the back. If you die, your drone goes away, and I can't afford that shit. So, I would like it to do a melee attack. I feel like Gaichu... Maybe hang out over here for a second. And we're done with that round. So cute that they're hiding. Can you heal anything? Well, you might as well help him with this. Actually, if I move him any closer, Isabel's not going to be able to do her grenade launcher, which we definitely want her to do. So we're going to do all of our ranged attacks first. Okay. Oh, damn. Did I use all her actions? Bam. That's not what I wanted. I feel like she's gonna have to get closer too. Which one of these guys is more hurt? Take out the captain. What? Gaichu. Can you please chew on them? All of our area attacks didn't work. Well, that was at least something. Raptor, I'll allow you to come slightly closer, but maybe you should get whatever that is. Take. Everyone's so quiet in chat now. Okay, got Koshei now. He can do some damage. That was good. This is good. Koshei's doing good. Ow. I'm confused. Does Fireball normally give me healing? That was a bit strange. Well, I'll take it. Please for bite. Please for bite. There we go. Good job. No dying, just a lot of health kits. Alright, everybody. Let's boop the hell out of that door. Tissue storage. Cold storage tank and attendant machinery are lit from within the organic soup by flickering baleful lights. The tank containing Omega Sequence 35HG chugs quietly with the hum of pumps and coolant. As you look up at the tank, the fluid shifts and there's a soft thump as a mass of organic matter drifts up against the glass. A pale, lidless eye stares at you from within the tank. The face it resides in is a ruined mass of tumors and scabrous pustules. A mutated mass of teeth and indeterminate growths dominating what should be the nose and mouth region. Sounds what my ovaries keep making. Ugh. As you look back, it fixes your flown eye upon you, the pupil flickering back and forth as it tracks your motions. Fascinating. Mutation in cancerous growth on massive scale. Your creature is still living, albeit with a great deal of technical assistance. I'm amazed they've managed it. That's a cold, damn way to look at it. This is a living being, Ractor. Research requires sacrifice. This creature's life and death will be meaningless unless humanity learns from it, be it the data itself or a caution against science without ethics. Please input command. Examples will turn up. After a few moments of worrying, a small drawer opens to present you with a rack of vials. Each one contains a scrap of tissue. Power down the machinery, the lights in the vat dim, and the creature slowly closes its single eye. As the last hum of power fades, the creature drifts away from the glass. Surprised no one has, like, moral quandaries about turning that off. Initial research into metagenetics presents a singular challenge, to wit the study of not of genes themselves, but of the interaction between genetics and the unseen world of astral space. If the creation of a particular metatype or magically expressed phenotype was as simple as the recombination of given amino acid sequences, the creation of mages would be as simple as the expression of a given eye color or skin tone. Unfortunately, such expressions are far more complex. The expression of traits previously considered to be supernatural is a complex interplay between mundane DNA, the condition of the ambient manosphere at the time of development, and the interactions between genes and what we have called astral shadows. Ergo, Omega Sequence 35HG is a product decoupled from the usual safeguards against project overruns. We've been granted extensive magical assistance in our pursuit of higher metagenetic understanding, as well as autonomy from legal concerns. Such Omega Sequence project materials must be kept in Easter Tiger secure facilities only. Phenotypic alteration is the key process which allows for the Omega Sequence project to progress. Ordinarily, an organism's phenotype is set and cannot be changed after a very early point in development. Morphology, phenology, replication processes, any alteration in the coding sequence of a living organism is invariably fatal. A combination of alkylating agents, ambient mana control, and potent alpha emitters allow us to control the replication of the Omega Sequence metagene. This is accomplished through alteration of the interactions between DNA and their astral shadows. To understand this concept, Indonesian shadow play, fortuities with metagenetics, magical aptitude, metagenetic traits, and formally unimpaired zoology are revealed when mana levels reach a sufficient point to allow the astral shadows of DNA to engage in their delicate, powerful dance of replication. To change the metagenetics of an organism, we do not manipulate only the subject's DNA, but the space between that DNA and the astral plane. We cast the requisite shadows, engendering change that cannot be explained solely by base pairs, alleles, and nucleotides. Control is our challenge. Control is a delicate art. It requires patience and perseverance. Find enough degree of control, we will be able to replicate magical abilities, trait expression, and black swan effects. What are these black swan effects? Individuals born during events with caused ambient mana to spike, known to express extreme magical potential and meta traits not possessed by the majority of their metatype. Ordinary elven longevity simply does not apply. There's no upper bound to their telemetric regeneration. Did we already do that? Harness and unlock these black swan meta traits, beginning with the question of the longevity factor in Homo sapiens nobilis. Immunization is prohibitively expensive and erodes the patient's essence with every treatment, leading to eventual systemic collapse. true longevity lies in preventing aging from occurring at all. Omega sequence 35HG represents our most advanced metagenetic prototype yet. Test clone's age will lock at 19 years and progress no further. In order to test this, we've induced artificial aging of the clone through fast grow. Unfortunately, this has led to an explosive cancer mutation rate, rendering it non-viable for any other types of metagenetic research. Download data. Bye-bye. Jomo is listening! You are ready for a pickup, my friend. We are standing by and have eyes on the ship. Yep. Easy lah. We'll be there in a few minutes. Be ready right where we dropped you off, friend. We're done here. As long as you have the samples and data, that's all I care about. Unfortunately, there's been a complication. I can't transfer you your payment until we meet in person. I've had a tail on me since I arranged the run with Kindly Chang. I think the Sulpas have caught up to me. I can shake the tail, but I need to ensure my safety. Pay whatever it takes to get them off my back. If I can't, my family's still dead. I have a safe house in Ho Chung Village that I set up before landing here. Meet me there, call me when you're close, and I'll shake the tail. As long as we get it handled in a hurry, I should be clear to get out of Hong Kong. Significantly. We can discuss whatever extra payment you think is fair once we meet in person. I don't like this one bit, Time Turner. Last-minute plan changes are the fastest way to get killed, especially if someone bloodthirsty like the Super Rings are involved. Sure. Listen, just keep your eyes open and be ready for anything. I want to come home in one piece, okay? Good evening, Time Turner. My name is Huang Jae-min, and I represent the Blue Heaven Sulpa Ring. I've just become aware that you are in possession of data and tissue samples from Project Omega Sequence 35HG. I would like those samples, and I am willing to pay you for them. Quite frankly, your employer doesn't know the first thing about Matrix security. We hacked his comlink in his rental car. I simply redialed you once you called him. My apologies for such an unorthodox introduction. A woman of your stature should be afforded more respect, but time is short. I understand you are an associate of Kindly Chang's. My own organization is far too trivial to have attracted her notice, but I believe you can help me change that. Merely doing business with you will increase our standing a great deal, and since I have information that may save your life, perhaps we can come to an arrangement? What do you mean, save my life? The Blue Heaven Ring has been retained by the Eastern Tiger in order to prevent the theft of the Omega sequence data and samples. Your employer, whose full name is Tygath Wright, has been attempting to acquire them for some time. The entire reason the data and samples are being shipped to Seoul is because of a botched Shadowrun. Tygath Wright was the Johnson for that run. Your employer is not who he says he is, nor his motives pure. He was never employed by Eastern Tiger and has no family in Seoul. Near as I have been near to determine, he's an agent of the Tir Tangier Information Secretariat, a spy, if you will. Tier Elf doing it. I'm not certain, but I suspect the Council of Princes has an interest in suppressing research into elven longevity. Every scientist working on the question of the potential elven mortality has been disgraced or disappeared, except for those employed by Eastern Tiger. Wright's attempted to intercept Eastern Tiger's cargo at every port it's landed at. Don't think for a moment that Wright will hesitate to kill you as soon as you hand the data over. Pay you for the data you have, and both of us can eliminate Wright and whatever hired guns he's brought along. I think this is a fair arrangement. Hi, Zarisma. We're just getting wrapped up, but it's good to see you. I don't know which way to go on this. I'm going with don't being lied to, because other guy was trying to change things at the last minute, and it sounds... Thanks for stopping by. Don't like being lied to. Excellent. Without any luck, we'll both come out of this richer. I will send you a location. Message me when you arrive. We can perform a handoff there. Okay, guys, this is where we stop. I don't have time for a whole other wing. I gotta do life stuff. So we're gonna save. So we're gonna be mid-run when we come back. It's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna exit. Save, quit. Save, quit. I don't know, because there's like if Tir Tangier has never reached out to me as an elf. That's the thing with Tir Tangier. Like, they expect loyalty, but they don't really provide support for elves a lot of the time. Thank you for the follow, Sinner Beta. There's that, too. So, they haven't given me any reason to support them. Hi, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. The next date of our stream will likely be in 2 weeks from tomorrow, because I will be in Europe next week. There may be some IRL streams if you're interested in that. I have no idea what the connection is going to be like or what I'll have, we'll just see. I might just be too busy, but, it never hurts to hit that follow button if you want those notifications.
Well, hi everyone. It's been a while since I was here, since several hours, but I hope you had fun running the shadows. Yeah. I'm Mo, if you haven't met me before. Thanks so much to Katie Cat for the subscription. Welcome to the Muppet Mafia's rank of capos. And welcome, thank you for the new follows, Sinner Beta. We had a couple of other new follows while I was gone. We're just really glad to have you here in the Muppet Mafia. If you like what you see, we've got a Discord. Feel free to join us. There's a Discord, macro. You can hit that. And we're fun folks. There's a Tech Talk channel. I have my own tavern on the Discord if you'd like to talk to me. I pop in and out. It's very busy being a bartender, but I do what I can. Yeah, so have a wonderful Saturday. Choose your time of day that's appropriate. We're just, we're always glad to have you here. The Muppet Mafia is a fine group of folks, and although that phrase has been somewhat tainted, so we'll say awesome group of folks. Yes, so bye Not Yo, thanks for watching, thanks for following, bye Sinner Beta, bye Turtleneck, bye Bythran, bye Trooper, bye everyone. Yeah, bye Turtle. Did I say Turtleneck? I might have.
He's in a dancing mood apparently. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. There's that link to the Corporate Sins Shadowrun show if you want to see that.
Yeah, it is me. It is me, Trooper. Yeah, it is me.
I'd like to get more ventriloquy skills, but for now we're still puppeting.
But I will try to have fun, Turtleneck. I'm gonna have to try to keep Sprinkles at bay while Cheryl isn't minding the store. Yeah.
Oh, Miss Na Young says you love these puppets because they remind you of a series called Thunderbolt Fantasy, a historical fantasy action show done entirely with puppetry.
That sounds amazing. Miss Na Young, it sounds like you have a wonderful set of artisanal shows. We'd love if you would share those links on Discord or something so everybody can take a look. That sounds great. I hope it's on streaming somewhere. Oh, bye, William. Bye. Bye, Arden. Thank you for modding, and thank you whoever put that macro together for us.
Don't forget, Leviathan's on Wednesdays at 7. I won't be there, but that's no reason for you not to watch. Turtleneck, I get one carry-on, and I need to pack for 10 days. No puppets in Europe. Besides, we've been over this before, but these puppets are irreplaceable. If they were to be lost or damaged in any way, they would just no longer be here, so it's not worth the risk.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for a lovely September. We're humbled by your generosity and your support, your kind words. We're just glad to have you here. Yeah. So, bye, everyone.
Weeks. Thank you so much for the support. We will be back. We will be continuing the Shadowrun stuff when I get back. Be a little on and off for a bit, but until next time, can we get a spuppet? That is to take up with Anna. I wouldn't say no to a spuppet, but I can't afford that right now. I'm not sure Anna can either. Puppets are expensive. This is all handcrafted by someone, but
thanks, Lizron. Bye. Thanks, Standard Monkey Wrench. Bye, everybody. Bye. And if you're still there lurking somewhere, Theater Nerd, I see you. It's good to see you. Yeah, have a good luck at the wedding.
Bye, guys. I am Cheryl, aka Muppet Aphrodite.
I'm Mo, and we are the Muppet Mafia. See you next time.